Okay, welcome back. We're on chapter 22 of the Ute and Slug campaign. And so last time, the party was continuing their investigations into what could have possibly led to the condition of that they found Lord Arton in, and who had been abducting all these noblemen from the city of Yarder and causing them to disappear, as well as to try and track down this missing pendant that Lord Arton had lost. So they had tracked their way to the Grand Dame, which was a big gambling riverboat on the port. And they, through combination of disguise and bluffing and just plain sneakiness and getting their way onto the ship, they did so. They managed to infiltrate the ship, and it set sail down the river. So the party was treated to a fun night of gambling and other raucous behavior. So after exploring for a while, looking around, you didn't really see anything too incriminating about the ship itself, but you did spot, sitting at one of the gambling tables, a purple lady, a very attractive woman who was gambling with some of the other passengers. You made her acquaintance just in casual conversation, and you learned her name was Atalia, and that pretty much was the best lead that you guys had. So after you kind of hung out for the rest of the night on the ship, and when it docked, you shadowed her as she led some hapless lad into the city, presumably to partake in some indiscretions. But if you followed her into an alleyway, you found out she was actually waiting for you, and apparently she kind of tripped to the fact that you were chasing her, or not chasing her, but kind of shadowing her. So she dismissed her escort, and once you got to talking with her, she pretty much confessed that, yeah, she was the one that was responsible for all the missing noblemen, but she was doing it under duress. Apparently there's an evil sorcerer named Usith, had some kind of leverage over her.
Usith.
Yeah. So what were all the things that she said here? Yeah, Usith came to Yarder a few weeks ago. Yeah, nobody on the Grand Dame was involved in the abduction. She didn't know what happened to the abducted nobles that she brought, kind of lured in, but she dropped them off at this sewer, which is apparently where this Usith makes his base. And she dropped them off, handed them off to these fishmen that apparently worship Usith. So they would collect these guys and take them down into the sewer, and they were never heard from again. She's never been down there herself, but yeah, she's thinking it's probably not too safe of a place, and she can't really be seen to be acting against Usith herself because, yeah, that's not going to work out too well, or if he finds out. So she gives you all the information she can and kind of begs you guys to, hey, if you can take this Usith out, I'd consider it a kindness. So, yeah, you guys agreed that's the best lead you got. So you first hiked back to the manor and got your gear because you couldn't get on the Grand Dame without with your equipment, or at least some of you that were posing as guests couldn't. So you geared up and then returned back to the alleyway where she was indeed still waiting for you, and you left Kamed, the butler, back at the manor, so it was just just you guys that went down. The sewer itself, yeah, pretty dark and slimy and stinky. You followed a passageway down that led into this larger chamber that had some walkways surrounded by this really nasty, filthy water that you really couldn't even see the contents of or beneath the surface of because it was so gross. You did some exploring. There were some alcoves off to the north of this big chamber, and there were some pools in there, out of which sprung an Odiug, this tentacled horror that attacked you guys. So you got into combat with him, and you managed to defeat him, but right at that moment, out of the center of this chamber, 6 humanoid fish-like creatures rose up. They each had these kind of grasping pincher staves and these really slimy, gross-looking shields. And they moved forward to attack you, and that is where we left off. So I'm going to move everyone to that map. Yeah, I still have, I'm hoping this shows up for you guys. Do you guys still see your initiatives? Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep initiative because it's basically we're picking up right where we left off last time. So,
Okay.
just
If anybody has a restoration, I could use one. Why I can
So
I can
needy.
I think I actually need to add
are
these guys.
you
Hang on. So you guys go ahead and discuss quickly.
are you paralyzed or poisoned?
I was. What was I hit with?
Blinded?
No.
No. I
You
forget
got
what.
hit by the Odiug, right?
Was it the oat yug?
I
Yo,
thought
Oh.
so.
Was it
I remember I was affected
from the-
by
Yeah.
something.
from the bite?
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. I'm diseased.
Yeah.
My hit point maximum is dropped by 5.
That rings a bell.
Well, yeah. Well, I can help you out.
I can too, but I'd rather he waste his spell slot.
Nice.
You dick.
Well, you blue dick.
Let's see.
So, looking at the map
But-
here, we have 2 creatures in the middle
Mhm.
that
bunch
look
of fish
different
heads.
than the outside ones, right, Paul?
Yeah.
The outside
Superficially,
ones are
yes.
Koi.
Okay.
Are they all koi?
They're all
Yeah,
koi.
They're gobies.
Yeah, actually, the guys in the middle don't have the slimy shields. The guys on the outside have these slimy shields, and I guess it's a regular spear. And the guys on the outside
Okay.
also have a net. The guys in the middle don't have. They have a pincher staff-looking thing, but they don't have a net or the shield.
Just
Does anyone have like a
Fish
spare
food?
like 6-pack of soda, like the little plastic things? We could get them caught up in that.
yeah, right.
So I'm actually going to pick this up exactly where we were. I think Mirror was current, so I don't remember actually if you
Yeah.
went or not. So I'm going to.
Remember?
Let's look in the chat.
That's
Call,
true.
actually.
You did do. You shot. You were
Yep,
the last
yep,
person to
okay.
shoot twice.
That was actually a
last
damn good
person
idea.
to
Okay,
cook
so
up.
I'm going to go with the first creature that rises immediately
Next,
after
yep.
Mirror is for taking the first
Oh,
action.
Yeah, that was really smart to look
That
in the
was
chat. I
actually,
didn't even
yeah.
think
If
of
you
that.
didn't already, if it wasn't the start of the round or the adventure, I'd give you an inspiration for that. Anyway, we'll see. Anyway, this guy, like I said, he's got a spear. He looks very upset that you've been attacking their pet Odiug. So he's going to, let's see. He's actually, Mirror, you're right
Stick.
there. He's got a net, so
Mhm.
he's actually going to try to throw this net on you to try and restrain you.
Okay.
So
All
let's
right.
see here. I think it's just a standard attack roll. 5 is not going to even close to do it.
Swing and a miss.
Net
Nope.
goes flying. Actually, probably goes right past it and into the water and sinks to the bottom. So then he's going to
So
climb.
that's a one-time use thing.
What?
That's a one-time use.
Yeah,
thing?
it's a net. I mean, it's a physical net. That.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Actually, I'm trying to think.
Whip.
Yeah, because it's not like something he
Yeah,
pulls back to him.
Right. Yeah, I think you would try to
It just tangle. He just throws it and it tries to entangle you.
Right. Yeah.
But he failed in his attack. He does climb though out of the water and kind of stands over, probably right here.
Okay.
And that would be his turn. So next would be Serendial.
Alrighty. So, are these all above the water, or can I?
I think they're coming
Yeah,
out.
it looks
I
like
mean, their
these-
heads
So
out of the water.
the guys in the middle, you'd say like they're maybe like halfway out of the water, like they just swam out, like
Sure.
surfaced. It doesn't look like they're standing on a solid surface.
But I could target.
The others
them
are kind of
if
clambering
I
out.
want to. Okay.
They don't really have cover per se because it's the water doesn't really provide that.
All right, I'm going to go over here and I will magic missile this guy.
Okay.
Pew pew pew.
Yes.
Hack them up.
Okay, 2
Good
magic
for me.
missiles impact him.
Hold on, one more.
Shouldn't it be
Oh,
3?
3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was waiting for the boop. Boop.
now he is injured.
Yes.
Which helps
So
me
and
tremendously.
he takes a fair amount of damage from that, and shrieks in this kind of bubbling guttural.
He's
That was
he's
pretty
being
good.
Murloc.
Okay, so that was Serendial. Samril.
All right, time to have fun.
Nice. They're fish. They'll fall for that.
Yeah, they do.
Magic pattern. So they need to make
Anything shiny. Fish get distracted by shiny things.
make a little
Right.
treasure chest that they can swim down and around. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm
right
sorry.
there.
This is this a wisdom save? Okay, wisdom doesn't have that as a save, so just a wisdom check for him. 10 would fail. So he. I'm sorry. Which guy? Or is actually which creature? How many creatures?
Oh, that's in a cube. So it's all of them except the one by Mir.
Okay, so everyone in the
Wow.
middle. Oh,
That's
so
the
they all
only
need to
one.
make. Okay, I'm
Yep.
sorry. So
Because it's in a 30-foot cube, so I can't hit that one, but I can hit the rest.
okay, so they're kind of stuck half out of the water and incapacitated. Well, this one is anyway. I got to roll it for each one. So, what's a good incapacitated? I thought there was like a snail guy. I still haven't gotten around to updating these tokens. You can make custom tokens now in Roll20. I just haven't gotten around to it. Here's a snail. So well, that means slow, but good enough. So he's
Yeah.
incapacitated. He's incapacitated. This guy is not hypnotized.
Not.
Not
So he's
hypnotized.
as normal, and then the two guys in the middle. This guy is to the west is hypnotized, and the other one is not.
All right. Well, 3 of them are
Yep.
hypnotized.
Everyone on the west side of the room, apparently. Apparently, that was the more hypnotic side of the room. Okay. Any movement, or are you going to stay where you're at?
I'm good where I'm at.
Okay, so the one of the Kotua in the northwest of the pool, he's one of the hypnotized ones. Does he ever get a chance to remake his save or anything? Doesn't look like it.
It says
Oh.
the spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its
Yeah,
stupor.
I didn't see
So,
like an
Yeah.
autosave thing. So
1
as long as
minute.
you're concentrating.
Kill them last.
As long as you're concentrating.
Yeah, as long as... Yep.
Okay, so he's just gonna sit there on the edge of the pool. He was like kind of hoisted up a little bit, and I was just like, oh, pretty lights.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
the next one to go is one of the guys in the middle who's also hypnotized, so he's not gonna do anything. So we're up to Valdry.
Hey, all right. So I'm going to bop over next to Serendial and hit him with a lesser restoration.
On the end of your mace.
Yeah, and yeah, you got to take care of that, man.
Bonk.
And
Yeah, let me
Thanks,
double check this
Valdry.
actually. So this was the Odiyug.
Hot yoke
Let me just read the notes
Yeah.
because sometimes these things it's lesser restoration is not like even though it says it cures a disease,
Yeah.
certain diseases are more powerful than others and can't just be cured
Yeah.
by it. Sometimes like it needs like a level something to cure.
okay.
Let's see. This was okay. So yeah, you're basically poisoned.
Well, I should
It
be able
cures
to take
poison
care of it.
too, though.
Yep.
It removes one condition unless otherwise
Right,
noted.
that's what I'm
One
looking for. The
disease or
otherwise
one
noted.
condition.
That's what
Okay, yeah.
I'm looking for.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's basically, it's kind of vague. It just says it's like DC 15 con save against disease or become poisoned until the disease is cured. And then every 24 hours, you got to repeat the saving throw.
Well, so... He cures the disease? I don't know.
Yeah, it
Doesn't
doesn't say anything
disease
about needing a
on there.
specific type of
Oh,
cure. So,
yeah.
yeah,
One
I'm going to rule
disease.
the lesser restoration cures it.
Yay!
Makes sense.
Yay! And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. No, wait,
Can't
can't
cast
do
two
it. Yep,
spells.
can't do it. All right. Crap-a-moly.
Yeah, you can only do a cantrip
Yep.
if you're gonna do a bonus action.
Let's see what do I have for a cantrip that might work. I think that'll work. I think I'm in range for that. Let's just double check. Oh, heck yeah. So I am going to target the unbedazzled one in the middle there with Sacred Flame.
He needs to make a dex save.
Yep.
Okay. Which he fails.
Hey,
Nice.
Crispy
Oh, wait.
fish.
Wrong guy. Sorry. That guy
Ow.
made it.
Ah,
ow.
boo.
So, yes,
Boo.
he...
You suck.
yeah, he made it. Okay. So, let's see. In fact,
I want to see the data behind that count. I think that number was manipulated. I don't think he actually rolled a 17.
yeah, he did. He's got actually +0 dex, so
I want to see the proof. I got
it
to
was
see
a
the
natural
proof.
17 roll. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I want to see the proof.
the chat's all
Show
I
us the
got for
die.
die. So
Yeah, I want to.
I can go back to rolling my own die if you
Oh, so you're
want.
just
but-
making it up.
we're gonna
Okay, so
let's storm this home into forest.
Storm Paul's home.
okay, so the guy that you just hit or tried to hit with the sacred flame, he kind of moves his arms around and sounds like he blubbers some kind of arcane spell, and you see kind of this shimmering glow appear briefly around him.
Ah,
So he's... Yep. And I'm trying to pull this up so that I can remember it. The hell is the stupid aura things? Oh, it's down. I
Aura.
had to scroll. Never mind. Come on. Oops, not that much. Well, okay, whatever. It's fine. That's what he does. And
we don't
Yeah.
see it.
oh, you don't see it? Okay.
Oh.
All right, never mind. That doesn't
No.
really matter. Okay, so that was his turn. The guy in the southeast corner of the pool gets out, and he, let's see, he's only got well, you know what? He's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20 move up to there, and he's gonna try chucking his net at Mirror.
Wow.
And it goes right
Yeah,
over
he threw it
me
over
and into the
himself.
water.
No, that's not bad. It basically just he just dropped it in the pool. Okay, and that's his turn. So Groot, you're up. You're still a snake form, so
I am.
Yep.
I go right there.
yeah.
Sneaky,
Again,
sneaky,
this
sneaky,
water
sneaky.
is. I
I
think I had. I think I had it written down, but I believe it was like double movement.
Growth. Very growth.
We are all.
Oh yeah,
all
that's
have
right.
water
Yep, you guys
walk
had a
on.
water walk.
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind.
Yep.
23 to
Ooh.
bite.
Nice.
23 definitely hits.
I'm assuming that hits. 11 piercing.
You actually you
Showing
grab
an
him and
11.
essentially bite his head off.
Bite him in half.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm assuming that the 11 misses. though,
Well,
right?
it depends on who you were going. This guy is dead actually on the first bite.
Oh, yeah. Well, then I'm done. Bite's the only thing with 10-foot
Okay.
reach.
So he is dead. And let's see. Then we get the guy in the lower left. He is hypnotized, so Mirror gets to go.
All right.
We like
So-
fish heads.
This guy has not been injured yet, correct? Okay. So I'm going to target this one. which has by the
No,
sacred
he
flame.
did not get damaged by the sacred flame.
No, it was a big miss
Oh.
or resave.
Oh,
Who
Okay.
knew
Yeah,
he was so dexterous?
He rolled the
Yes.
wrong person, remember?
Yes.
yeah, that's right.
So,
You
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm still gonna target him because that guy's not in my area. So 16.
Let's see. With you were going for the guy that cast the spell, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Mhm.
that did still hit him.
Nice. 12.
Okay. Yes,
Now
no, he's
he's
definitely injured.
So my second attack.
11 will not hit.
Oh, I'll use my inspiration.
Okay, well then in that case, you crit him.
All right.
Wow.
No, I don't
Okay.
think that 7. Does that 7 apply to the Colossal Slayer too, or no?
So when you crit, you double all your dice.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yep.
So he's probably toast.
Yeah, he's
Probably.
he's ground up
Let's
fish
see,
food is what he is.
14, so 26 points. No, he's not down. No.
No, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, this guy's definitely look remarkably tougher
Good.
than the other ones.
Okay,
Wow. Also, okay.
I did a good
Yes,
chunk on
that
it.
was definitely a good bow shot. Okay, so let's see. So this guy is actually dead, so he doesn't get to go. So we're back to Serendial.
Yay. Well, since this target lined himself up so nice, I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a magic missile.
Magical.
Okay. Nice.
11.
11 points. Yeah, he looks hurt.
I'm going to here.
Okay, all right. Splish splash across the water, and we're up to Samuel.
I'm going to come up to here, and I'm going to give an inspiration to Mirror.
Nice.
So you have a bardic inspiration, and I'm going to sling some insults at this ugly guy right there.
Okay, wisdom save. Hello. Oh God, he is crushed by your
Oh.
insult.
Yeah.
He starts crying.
I love that spell.
These little roomy tears start squeezing down and into his gills.
He thinks I'm ugly.
Oh, and he had such a high opinion of you. Okay. So that guy's hypnotized. That guy's hypnotized. And we're to Valdry.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move over here and join the party, and I'm gonna target that guy again with the sacred flame. See what happens. Maybe this time we'll hit.
Okay. That's the guy here.
No,
okay.
this fish
So
guy.
he needs to make a dex save. Oh, God, roll
Oh.
20 is just rolling like crap for these guys. Yeah, he definitely fails that. And that actually, 8
So
points
that
is
takes
enough to
8.
consume him in a burst of holy fire. So he
Nice.
falls. Yeah,
Good
Fish
job.
sticks, guys, for later.
fish
sticks
fingers
for
and
everyone.
custard.
Yeah.
Hold the custard. We're just having burnt fish sticks tonight. Okay, now this guy in the middle here, he's not liking that at all. He's not sure. You're all doing a fair amount of damage. He grokked the fact that Samuel, you're the one that's incapacitating his cohorts. So
Good.
Alright.
yeah, he's going to. Let's see.
It's because I
Yeah,
insulted him, isn't it?
It is. He's just.
You
you
and
made him
your
cry,
silly,
man.
you and your silly creeping about, sneaking up tabs.
Doesn't look like that's gonna do much either way. So yeah, he's gonna actually cast exactly the same spell, Sacred Flame, on you, Samrel.
Ooh.
So
Okay then.
Hmm.
yeah, so you need to make a Dex save. Why won't this roll as an attack?
What he
Boom.
doesn't realize is how
Nice.
dexterous
So
I
you
am.
make your save, and I think that's a cantrip, so you take no damage.
Is my camera frozen on your guys' screen?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I just noticed it's frozen on mine.
You just look mildly bored by the proceedings. Yeah, I don't know if you turn your camera off and on again. Maybe it'll kind of kick it.
Yeah, I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. We'll see if that does it.
That's weird. Maybe I just had to. Let me just try this. Oh, okay. I just had to click on it. That's why it didn't. Never mind that. You made your save anyway. So, okay. So that is that. He is going to swim over to. He'll swim over to here. And this guy is still hypnotized. Wait, that guy's dead. He's not hypnotized. He's dead. So it's Groot's turn. Subtle difference. Oh,
Let's eat.
oh yeah.
19.
Oh, chomp.
To 16.
Yeah, that hits him too.
11.
Yeah. You chomp on him, pull him in, and just squeeze the life out of him, and he's like, "Wah!" Fish guts out through the mouth.
He is
He
jelly.
is fish
That's so
jelly.
Jelly.
Okay, so that's Groot's turn. So the remaining three guys are basically just standing there hypnotized. So Mirror, it's your turn.
Until they get
Yeah,
hit.
if they get hit, yeah.
Let's leave them.
Do we just... It's only for a minute.
No
though.
way.
Oh, it's
No.
only for a minute? Okay.
Yeah.
I want to kill him. They'll do it again. Right? There's something down here. It wasn't the Odiug or whatever the heck that thing was that
True.
was
Groot's
asking
got
for a
the
thing.
taste of fish guts in his mouth and he wants more.
Well, I can't tell you that because, I'm speaking parcel tongue.
So Mirror, were you saying you were going to attack this guy, or I just saw some pings there? You're on mute or something.
Yeah, we
you
can't hear you.
muted?
You're on mute.
Yeah, you're muted.
It says mute.
We want to attack them, right? One by
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
One by one, let's take
Alright.
them out.
Bam, kaboom.
All right.
Because they're just
Oh,
going to
yeah.
become unhypnotized. It's not like they're going to be happy with
Yeah,
that
yeah.
happens.
And those
Fair enough.
those weren't damaged by that spell at all, correct?
None of them have
Right.
been.
All right. So 9 for the first attack.
Yes. Now he's damaged
Yep.
and no longer
And
hypnotized.
no longer charmed.
And 9 probably doesn't do
Excuse
it.
me. 9 does
Probably
not.
Yeah.
So
Darn.
he kind of and he quick dodges out of the way of your second shot. Serendil.
The heck?
All right, I'm going to shoot the same guy with a chromatic orb.
Ooh.
I'm going to take my inspiration so that I don't miss.
Okay, with the inspiration, it definitely hits.
10 lightning damage.
Oh, Zot.
Blam.
I'm not going to be clever and say that the lightning like hits the water and goes everywhere, even though that'd be cool. But he's definitely dead. You fried him to a crisp, so he
He's dead
slumps
now.
over the side of the pool in a smoking, charred corpse.
Smoked
Yeah,
fish.
Samrel.
Flash fried.
I'm not really worried about being hit anymore and them becoming having capacity. I'm just gonna run up to him and swing at him.
That will hit for 5
For 5
points
points.
of damage.
Your rapier connected.
Yeah,
Yes,
he is no longer
finally.
hypnotized.
I have a +7 to hit. I don't know why I can never
Yeah.
hit
Right.
with it.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, I'm not hitting anything, so don't feel too bad. Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah, you
true.
you
We
definitely
never feel
snapped
bad
him
for
out
the
of whatever he was in there. So or his haze. He's got this pincher staff. Well, let's see. Yeah, he's gonna try and nab you. Well, he doesn't know how much this is gonna do actually. Yeah, let's still do damage. He'll try it.
Wait, are you on the wrong guy?
He dropped it in the water. It goes glub 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 glub.
Yep.
Roll
Okay.
20 just hates me
So,
today.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
We're not
Yeah,
yeah.
complaining.
Anyway,
Yeah.
now he really can't disengage. Well, he can't disengage because he attacked, so he's just gonna stay where he is. Valdry, you're up.
Well, Baldry goes, ooh, more fish sticks coming up. So we will try Sacred Flame on him again. So, yeah, see if he makes his deck save this time.
Just
Ah!
made it.
Made it.
Darn it.
Lucky bastard.
Okay, so that guy's dead. So Groot's up.
Oh, Groot.
Groot. Oh yeah. Bite. Yes.
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 10. Strict. Move. I'm guessing that's a no.
That guy
12.
actually, yes, you would still constrict him.
Nice. 14 more, and he is grappled.
Okay, ouch. Yeah, so you
If
took a
he's not
sizable
dead.
chunk of his health out by doing that. He's still kind of wriggling around in your coils, but he is not able to try to escape yet. The guy in the corner is still. So Mirror's up.
All right. I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna target. Where'd my mouse go?
Fell in the water.
That guy again.
Okay,
Yeah.
everything's falling in the water. Definitely hits.
There we go.
12,
12.
yes. He's still alive.
All right. One more attack.
Oh, yeah.
For
Oh,
13
wow.
more.
Okay, he looks like he's about to die, but he's still on his. Well, he's not on his feet. He's coiled up in Groot's coils, but he's just kind of lolling there, like.
He's still getting a hug.
Serendial's up.
Oh, what do I want to do?
Finish him.
I will magic missile, I believe.
Oh man, he got 2 attacks and he only took 1. Oh well.
12.
Who are you targeting?
Same dude. This
Okay,
guy.
yeah. So the magic
dude.
missiles finish him off before he can do anything else, and he just kind of slumps limply in Groot's coils. I'm assuming Groot uncoils and he just kind of sinks below the surface.
Sure.
Yeah, he actually got 2 attacks before, but oh well. That was Serendial. Samural's up.
Right, well. Move up to this guy. And swing at him.
Next. Oh yes,
Ah, that one was much better. Take that.
definitely hits for 12 and snaps him out of his stupor. Oops, not dead. Okay. So let's see. That guy is dead. So Valdry's up.
Alrighty. Well, let's go hit him with a sacred flame. Why not?
Nope. He failed. 4 points more.
Okay.
He's
Nice.
still up, but looking badly singed. Not quite smoking fish sticks yet. Groot.
So lightly
Yes.
sauteed.
Chomp.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Chomp,
Oh yeah. And Groot eats the
chomp,
fish
chomp,
sticks,
chomp, 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 chomp.
25.
leaving none for anyone else. Oh wow, you just wiped the floor with these guys.
Yeah.
Since
Nice.
the snake can swim, I'm gonna dive underneath the water and see what's down
Ah.
in the S3 bucket.
Yeah.
Is it the Amazon S3 bucket?
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
it-
yes.
they paid for
Amazonia
a higher
bucket.
tier of cloud storage than most.
They did.
I don't know why that even showed. That's actually, I mean, that's the whole
Yeah.
room. So I don't know why that.
Ah,
Uh,
right. That's
is-
weird.
Get that. Is that on the? Wait, did that get moved to the map layer? Oh, that's on the map layer.
Yeah.
That's why. Okay, there you go. Now it's gone. Either way, though, yeah, there is a depression in that area. I don't believe there's anything in there. Let me double check. Yeah, it looks like this is probably where these Kuotoa were like to hang out. In addition to the various debris that all of them dropped in the fucking water. Let's see. You find actually down there 2 jugs.
Well, let's see. I'm gonna try and pick them up in my mouth, obviously, because I'm a
Yeah,
snake.
you can get them one at
And,
a time if you want to.
okay.
Like
Sure.
get him
I will do that.
swim up to the surface, put it on the. So yeah, you guys see him go underwater
Yep.
for a little bit, and he soon pops out with a jug in his mouth that he kind of carefully sets on the lid. Then he goes back down again and comes up with another one.
Dude.
They're
I think another adventurer left these here.
yeah, they're not like huge jugs. They're like maybe football size or smaller, but they have lids on them, and it looks like they may be sealed with something, like some kind of watertight seal, because they were underwater.
Well, there is one room that we haven't been in. I remember looking at that's over there. So, just as far as I can tell,
How
Yeah.
long does your shape change
think
last, Groot?
3 hours.
Okay, so you can continue being a snake for quite a while.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll always be a snake to us.
So, all right. So you actually, what are you just going to leave the jars there, or are you taking them?
Yeah,
with you?
I can't do anything.
Yeah,
with
for
them,
now.
Okay. All right,
I
so-
think Kyle should investigate the jugs.
So.
Ah,
Nice jugs.
Hey, Jugs, you should investigate.
Too bad Jugs isn't
Don's like,
around.
what the hell are you talking? That his
Yeah.
character in our last campaign was nicknamed Jugs.
I carried a lot of jugs with me filled with ale.
And now you can carry on the tradition. All right, so
Yeah, what's-
you
Yeah.
Should go in there.
head over to that area. Yeah, that looks like a passageway that opens up into a larger room, and you can see there's something in there, but you can't quite see what without moving in there. That's actually you're a snake. You can kind of slither through. I don't think that would be a big deal.
Hey, where you guys going?
You slither.
Coming with?
You slither
Heck
in
yeah.
there. Give me a second here to see what happens when you do that. The moment you enter the room,
Boom.
Welcome to your doom. Ah.
okay, so it doesn't trigger anything going into the room. You see it's a larger chamber. And why didn't God roll 20 slow? It took like 4 seconds for that to show. So this is an older looking room. It's still damp and slimy like everything else, but you also see like there's hand wheels and levers in the corner, and they're all kind of, in addition to being damp and slimy looking, they also have like cobwebs on them. It looks like they haven't been used for a long time. And there's also a desk and 2 chairs. There's also a
Probably some
skeleton
valves.
sitting. Looks like it's kind of naked and half dissolved looking on the ground.
Ugh.
Yeah, I can't do anything. I don't know. I'll get out of the way of Samro. Or I don't want to step. Is it? Is it there?
Say it. Let's
Where's the
assume
skeleton?
it's like right there.
Okay, then I'll stay
Check
where
it
I am.
out.
Okay. The desk. You're looking at the skeleton or the desk?
Skeleton.
Okay. It doesn't appear to have any clothes. It just looks like a naked skeleton, and the bone itself looks to be kind of dissolved. And let's see.
Well, while he's looking at the bones, I'll look at the desk.
Lick it.
Like,
You
it's
do
bone.
Remember
see-
the desk.
You do see on the
It's
Yes.
alive.
on the
Don't lick it.
you do see on the desk slash, well, they call it a table, but looks like there's a bag on the table.
Just an ordinary looking bag.
Yeah,
Brown
Someone
paper
wanna-
bag.
not a paper
Um,
bag, no, like a sack.
Someone want to check it for traps or anything, just in case. I could try
Sure,
that. What would
you
that
do.
be? What is that?
Oh, I have
Uh,
detect magic. I could
Or that too.
cast that and look around to see if there's any magic in the room.
Probably this guy's lunch.
Could be.
Are you casting detect magic?
I'll look.
Okay.
Yeah.
You detect nothing magical in the room. The hand wheels and levers are non-magical. I mean, they're interestingly, they look to have different colors on them, but they're also kind of rusty and corroded looking.
Well, it's not magical. So.
Okay. Okay. I will pick up the bag and I'll hold it away from me and I'll open it up.
Okay. Yeah, it's a kind of moderately heavy bag. There's something. It feels like there's something heavy in there. You pick it up, it kind of jangles a little bit. And you open it up. It looks like, inside you can see that there's what look like mason's tools, in addition to some coins jangling around at the bottom, some loose coins.
Nice.
All right. Anyone need some mason's tools? If not, I'll pocket the coins.
We're killers.
The coins exactly are 4 gold pieces and 11 silver pieces. You're rich.
There
I'll
you
put
go.
that in the party loot.
You're rich, man.
Should we mess with these valves, you think? See if they drain anything?
Give it a shot.
I'm turning my gaze around the room. I'm looking over this way, Paul. Does that look like a door or a passageway, or can I tell?
Groot, you leave the room.
I leave
Okay.
the room. I don't know what I can do.
Okay.
I can't help.
Valdry, I'm sorry. You said you were examining what specifically?
This area to see does it look like a door or anything like that there, or is it just wall?
Let me pull up your perception.
Yeah, it's like looks like an alcove. Or
That's
something.
just the way that I revealed it.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, since I'm detecting magic, I'll just kind of come out here and see if I can find anything magical looking around out here.
Okay. So Mirror and Valdry. Valdry, you don't spot anything besides the desk and the hand wheels and the levers.
Gotcha.
Were you investigating the levers or are you leaving?
Yes, I will go and investigate the levers.
Yeah. I'll check this
Okay,
one out.
so each of
See if
you
there's any
can make
writing
an
or anything.
intelligence check. And I'm sorry, an intelligence investigation check.
All right.
Okay.
Don, you don't know how levers
I don't
work.
see
You just
shit.
really can't figure out how that's supposed to happen.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What
This
are
this technology frightens and confuses me.
Mirror, you kind of figure out that how these things work. There are 4 hand wheels, and it looks like turning them would allow more water into the sewers.
Okay.
Hmm.
So it's basically flow control.
Yeah, and then the hand wheels turn to let more water in, and the levers looks like they would operate to open the drains. You remember seeing out in the larger room there were these kind of big drain holes, and you
Yeah.
think there are some kind of corroded
Okay.
labels, so you're able to that's how you're kind of deducing this.
Yeah.
You kind of get drainage out of the levers and flow out of the hand wheels. So if they are still working, that's what they
Okay.
would have been meant to
Would do.
I'm assuming you don't actually try to use them, but that's how they would work.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know what this technology is. I'm gonna go by Serendil.
I mean,
Alright.
did we still have anything
Still looking for
over?
the head honcho.
well, I'm
Yeah.
still I'm looking around out
Well,
here.
Valdry,
I-
can you
my
please,
detect
Valdry,
magic.
before you move away,
Oh.
I would
Yes.
need you both to make a
Yep.
perception check.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That I'm hopefully a little bit better at. Not
Yeah.
much.
Mirror's not sure where she is.
Hang on, I gotta check something.
How did I get down here?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys fail to perceive the gray ooze that drops down from the ceiling on top of you both.
Oh,
Great.
Let's see. Got
you.
basically. Oh, come on, let me select these guys. Essentially 4
I've been
oozes that drop down and get an attack.
slimed.
I scream loudly.
Okay, so they get basically a surprise attack, and yeah, okay, so we'll go 2 on Mirror and 2 on Valdry, one at a time. So they basically use a pseudopod style of attack. Does 13 hit your AC?
Ooh. Mirror? No.
No, it does not for me.
No, this is one at a time. So one attack misses Mirror.
Okay.
Does 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 6 bludgeoning plus 5 acid damage, and are you wearing non-magical metal armor?
Yeah, it's like
Uh-oh.
studded leather.
Studded leather, I don't think that's... Well, I mean, it's got metal on it, but...
Yeah, it's just like rivets and stuff. Basically, yeah, leather armor.
I have to see if that actually counts. Studded, that's one of those... give me a second here. Made from tough but flexible leather, studded leather is reinforced with close set rivets or spikes. They're made of metal, technically. Yeah, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna treat that as non-metal.
Okay.
It needs to be like primarily metal. So, then the two that are on Voldry, that's a 22 hit.
Oof. Yeah.
Okay, so you take
Yeah.
7 bludgeoning and 5 acid. Are you wearing metal armor?
I've got scale mail.
You've got scale mail.
You've got mail.
You've got scale mail.
So that has metal
Yeah,
pieces
so that
on it.
actually takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to the AC it offers.
Damn it,
No.
Jim.
And the second hit is a 9, which I'm assuming misses.
It would
Okay,
miss.
so now the surprise round is over, so go ahead and select yourselves, and the whole party can select themselves and add to initiative.
Dicks.
Do the rest
Yes.
of us who are way out here have
Yeah,
any
well,
idea?
Hey,
yeah.
I'm right outside the door.
I heard somebody scream
Exactly.
like a little
You
girl.
guys definitely heard that,
Well,
so.
I say, hey,
It
they're all
was.
like
That was
bitches.
Valdry.
Hey.
Valdry screaming like a little girl again.
Oh,
What's your dexterity, Samuel?
Oh, my dexterity is 18.
Okay, you're in front of me then.
You're a nimble little minx, isn't you?
so let's
Yeah.
see.
Ooh.
That's my highest stat.
Looks like it was actually
Nice.
sorting you ahead already, which is good. Okay,
Oh,
so
nice.
looks like Samuel gets to react first. You hear Mirror shrieking like a little boy because she's a girl.
I can dash and get to about there. That's about
Okay,
all I
yeah,
can
you
do.
get close
Um,
enough to see this ooze dripping down
well-
from the ceiling and kind of moving towards them and being.
For my bonus action, I'll also give a bardic inspiration to Valdry. So now they both have
Okay.
one.
Nice.
That D8.
Right now, it is a D8. Yes.
Cool.
Till level 10, it doesn't go up. So yeah, we're good.
So Mirror gets to go.
All right. I'll attack the one in the corner with my short sword. 18.
18 definitely will hit. These guys look pretty easy. They're just ooze. Okay.
10.
What kind of weapon are you attacking him with?
Oh, duh. That's right.
It was a short sword. That's a non-magical
I-
short sword, I'm
I said
assuming.
my short sword.
Okay.
yeah.
It's not a
Just-
short sword
So
anymore.
it
Just
takes a
let me
permanent and
go in
cumulative
there.
-1 penalty to all of its damage rolls. So
Uh.
make a note of that. It's permanently reduced.
It's a 1d6 or 1d5 or 1d7 now, right?
No, it's just 1d. It's what it's
Yeah.
normal damage. You have to get into the mechanics and add a -1 on all of its damage.
Yeah, because it's a 1d6 plus 3. Now it's a 1d6 plus 2.
Well, it's not. The +3 isn't part of the weapon.
No. I think it makes it a 1d5, doesn't it?
It's a cumulative
change
-1
the die.
penalty, which would be a modifier to the die roll.
So it's a 1d6 plus 3 minus 1. So
The
you're
weapon
saying?
doesn't give a
Yeah.
+3. The +3 must be from something else, his strength or his.
It's,
Well, yeah.
it's one of my
But
bonus.
his damage roll right now is 1d6 plus
Yeah,
3.
But you
But in
want to
the
get in
future,
there
it'll
and
be
actually edit
1d6
the
plus
physical
2.
item properties
Yeah.
itself, and then exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh, can you-
trying to do.
Yeah, there's a
that?
plus and minus
Yep.
to the right of the damage.
Oh. Oh yeah. So
I
it's
can
one.
put in a
yeah.
-1.
Yeah, you can put
Yeah,
in a
because it
minus
says
1.
1d8
All right.
plus dex plus 0. So yeah, if
You could just put
a
in
minus-
1d8 minus 1 right there, too.
Well, try rolling it and see if it works.
Oh, okay.
Just curious.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how that works too. Then.
See, that's still rolling a 1d6 plus
Yeah,
3.
how did you edit
so that's
that?
rolling the same roll.
Oh, I did it like you were saying. I put the -1.
No, that's you did that on the wrong row. You're on the unchecked row. It's to the right of the decks. There's a plus field to the right.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Yep, I did it on that row. Okay.
You can also
that
do
a-
it next to the die roll too. I did it on my shillelagh,
There you
and
go.
it added a -1 to it too. Either way,
Yeah.
it'll work.
yeah, that works.
There we go.
There we go.
Is that a metal weapon?
All right.
Short
I'm
sword?
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the effect.
Short sword's definitely metal.
So I'm not going. I'm gonna not do my second attack because I saw it eating like
Yeah.
acid or something. So I can't go on defense now, but I'm not gonna attack it
Okay.
again.
Groot.
All right. Let's see here. 15, 15. So I can get right in there. And I guess I will bite something, right?
Bite
That's
the
what I do.
ooze.
Bite him, ooze.
Bite and ooze. I am not made of metal. Just
You're not a
FYI.
metal snap. Oh, come on.
Does
That would be
11
so
hit?
metal. 11 does hit. These things
It
are
would.
really low AC.
8
And I'm sorry, which one were you?
piercing, and I'm guessing
Which
a
dude were you
constrict-
going at?
Let's
Okay.
do that one right
So
there.
8 from the bite
And then
and 12 from
And 12
bludgeoning, so
from
20 total. Yeah, you slurp up a whole bunch of this ooze and spit it out again. Okay.
I'm guessing as an ooze.
It's the custard for the fish fingers and
grappling.
custard.
I don't think I'd be able to grapple an ooze. I
Yeah,
don't
they
think
actually
that
have
Doesn't
Right.
sound
they have an
right.
amorphous
why.
ability, which or attribute, which basically they can slide through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing. So, yeah, I would rule that grappling them does not work, but you definitely would do the constriction damage. I'll rule. Okay,
Yep. Nice.
then Valdry gets to go. You've got some ooze on you, sir.
Valdry's Valdry's pissed. He's got this ooze on him. So for the 3 that are immediately surrounding me, I
There's
am
2 now. One's dead.
No,
No.
No,
Oh,
they're not dead.
Nothing's
thought
dead.
he said
Yeah.
he
nope,
was
he is
dead.
not dead. Just
No.
mostly chewed up.
Okay.
But there's still
So
bits of
that
him quivering though.
one, So that one and that one. Oh, we are going to do. Let's see, what was it? Yeah. Going to cast Word of Radiance on those 3, so they all have to make a DC 14
14.
Constitution
Okay.
save.
Divine word. First guy failed.
Nope.
Second one made it.
Oh,
So if they make their save, they don't take any damage, it looks like. But the first guy
I believe
the first guy
so.
would
Yeah.
take 7 radiant damage
Yep.
from the word of your lord.
It's all 3 of those, right? It's 3.
Mhm.
It's 3, right? Not just 2.
3 of them.
Yeah, 3 of them.
That are next.
What do you mean
yeah.
3?
All 3 next to it.
All
There's
3
3.
of the oozes
Oh,
next
okay.
to
So
me.
you mean? Oh,
that are
I'm sorry. I
surrounding
see what
me.
you're saying now. So yes, he would need to make a con save as well, and he made it as well.
God. How can these things have a fucking high
Fuckers.
constitution? Honestly,
They're ooze.
They're ooze.
ooze.
Yeah, they're ooze. They're healthy,
healthy
oozes.
ooze. Okay, yeah, and they really can't. I mean, you
Pick 'em
you
up.
can actually occupy those spaces with the hand wheels. I would say. Let's say they're difficult terrain, so you don't trip over them, but you can occupy them. Okay, so now we got a bunch of oozes that get to go here. So the one up in the northeast corner next to Mirror, it is going to go ahead and do another pseudopod attack. 18 hits.
That hits.
All right, so
Yep.
another 5 bludgeoning, another 7 acid, and that weapon takes another -1 penalty.
I put it away.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your armor. You're wearing the studded leather. That's right. Never mind. I had it backwards.
Yeah, I got the
Yep.
leather.
So
right.
anyway, yes,
Yeah,
your
that's
armor does
okay.
not take damage. So the one immediately
So,
south of you
5.
that just got badly chewed up by the snake,
Yep.
it is going to attempt. Well, since you're kind of slapping it all over the place, it's going to try and slap you back. Oh, it dropped its pseudopod.
Talk about min-max.
No kidding.
Right.
Yeah.
Green and red. It's very Christmassy. That was its attack. The next one. It's nice that they all lined up in a row here. The one farthest west, it is actually going to go after the snake, but not with a melee attack. It actually uses an ability called Psychic Crush.
Ooh.
Groot, you need to make an intelligence save. DC 10. Oh!
Inspiration.
I'm not going to waste it on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he crushes me, he
All
crushes
right.
me.
For some reason, can't get it to roll the damage on it, so I'll just do a quick manual roll. 3d6. 14 points of psychic damage.
That's a serious
Yes.
crush.
Final ooze, the one that's south of Valdry. He really liked your armor. He's going to try and suck on it a little bit more. 10 though. I think you managed to
Nope.
dodge out of the way. Suck on it.
Suck it, ooze. Suck on it, ooze.
All right, Sorrendiel, go ahead.
Grab my cod piece and tell him where he can suck.
All right, I'm going to cast a magic missile at a higher level, targeting. Well, I guess I'll step in 5 feet. I'll target from this guy and then to him if the first one drops,
All
if
right.
I'm lucky. So first missile, 2, 6,
Don't give me
9.
totals, just give me individuals if you're trying to do a running tally thing.
Oh, 2, 4, 3,
4, nope. 3, nope.
3 more.
Still quivering.
Damn. All right.
Samrel.
All right. I guess there's not a lot I can do. 'Cause I don't want to ruin my sword.
Mm-hmm.
I like that grunt.
Like someone did. So I guess let me make. They're considered creatures, right? So
They are.
could I use that, like dissonant whispers? It says one creature of your choice within range
Yeah,
can hear.
I
So
would
is
treat
that
them as a. I mean, it doesn't go by type. It's doesn't say like
Yeah.
if it was like humanoid or something like that, it would be different. So, it's an ooze. But I would say if as long as it doesn't have any immunities to it, it's immune to lots of things. But I don't think it's immune to whispering. It's immune to being deafened.
a discordant melody? Is it immune? It's psychic
Yeah.
damage if it's immune
Yeah.
to psychic damage.
You basically hit a dissonant
Yeah.
chord
No,
on your
I'm gonna rule it. It's
harp.
perfectly susceptible to that. So it would need to make what is it? A
Okay.
wisdom save?
So I'm doing that one. Yep. The one right there.
I'm sorry, I was rolling. You can roll. Which one was it? Okay,
Oh,
yeah, he failed to save,
one.
so he takes whatever damage that would be.
And it's supposed to move as far away from me as its speed allows.
Oh, I'm sorry. I see the roll
So you
above. I was
must
looking at the
immediately use
description.
its
The roll, yeah, it's 10. So 10 psychic
reaction.
damage. And as a reaction, then it needs to move its speed, which is not much. It's 10 feet. So it's going to move away here. Groot, you would get an opportunity,
Well, I
and
get
Valdry would
attack.
each get an opportunity attack on it, which would hit, which would not kill it.
Ah,
Baldra, you
man.
get a swing at it if you want. But I don't know what you're going to swing with.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it with
Ah,
Sacred Flame.
I don't think you
Yeah,
can threaten with a Sacred Flame.
you do
I don't
that?
think that. Yeah,
Yeah, you
it's
can't.
weapons.
Yeah, it's got to be a weapon.
oh,
gotta be a
okay.
melee
Me-
All right.
melee
Okay.
attack.
Yeah.
Warhammer.
Fist.
Fist. Why would you Warhammer?
You actually hit with a 10.
Well, well,
Okay.
you rolled a 16 first.
Oh, well,
anyway.
16
yeah,
definitely
it's
hits.
weird how it.
I don't know what it did.
It double clicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, now your Warhammer's damaged.
Yeah.
Well, on the bright side, you actually crushed it with your warhammer into paste. But yes, your weapon now will be corroded, so it takes a -1 penalty to its damage rolls.
Can always buy a new one.
That's true.
Yeah.
Short swords are cheap too.
Hopefully Warhammers are cheap. and
Right.
Easy to find. I don't know about those. Short sword shouldn't be a problem, but
Yeah.
Anyway, that was its reaction to Samril's action, so that's, I think, Samril's turn.
Yep.
Mirror, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna disengage and hop over there.
Okay. You make it into the corner by the levers. Then Groot gets to go.
I will bite the same one I hit last time.
Oh, yeah. And it only had 2 hit points left.
12
so you
piercing.
chew up the rest
Nice.
and spit it on out.
Right. Well, then I will, I guess, move there because it's within 5 feet.
Oh,
Critical.
Nice.
18 total
Woo.
on the one
All
to the
right.
north.
You managed
Okay.
to do enough. Again, you
Okay.
can't grapple it, but you kind of roll around it and squeeze it and smush it up against the walls and just smear it everywhere enough to damage it enough.
I'm gonna have to take
Exactly.
a bath.
Take a bath in this great
Take a
ooze.
bath.
Yeah.
And as these things die, you actually hear them screaming in your head. It's really kind of freaky.
Nice.
Valdra, you get to go.
It's the shrieking eels.
Shrinking eels. Well, the one that's still next to me, I am going to hit that with Word of Radiance again. So, DC 14 con save.
He made it.
God
This guy
damn.
is super resilient.
Damn.
Well, then I am going to disengage.
You can't do that. Well, that's
That's
an
an
action. You
action.
can't do that with a
Okay,
spell.
Oh,
Full
that's
action.
Oh, it's all right.
You can get damaged though.
Mhm.
Did Kyle just go away? Okay, yeah.
My webcam keeps freezing. So
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Kyle's night for
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. So I just have to keep unplugging it and replugging it in every once in a while.
I passed the virus over to you. Sorry.
Apparently.
Right.
Get a vaccine. So we've only got one ooze left, and yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, you know what? He's gonna do that psychic crush thing on you, Valdry. He's.
Sounds like a cool drink.
It does actually.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I got to roll to see if he recharges it. Never mind. Oh, yep, he rolled a 6, so he does get to do it again. So
Okay.
DC 10 intelligence saving throw. Oh!
No.
Oh,
Well, shit. Even if I use a bardic inspiration, it's not gonna work.
Oh.
you broke
Wow,
your brain.
He broke your brain.
Oh.
At least he's not
Yeah,
aciding
that's
you,
true.
so it won't ruin your armor.
So he took yeah 13 psychic damage.
God damn.
That
Glad to see roll 20 is evening out your rolls again
Well,
there, Paul.
it's just yeah, it was your roll, not mine. He's still giving me plenty ones. Serendil, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna frostbite the
Ooh,
last one.
frostbite the ooze, frozen ooze.
15
15 con save.
to hit to DC 15 con save.
60.
God.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
This guy is just
You take
slippery
nothing.
little sucker. Samril.
You take nada.
Well, I guess just do the same thing. Could I? Wonder what happens. I'm gonna go over here and use my dissonant whispers again.
Okay.
Elder, you could use your spiritual weapon on this thing.
I don't want to burn a spell just for this ooze
Well,
crap.
he failed his save, and if it's 11 points of psychic damage, you actually insult the gray ooze to death. Actually, no, this is a
Poor
dissonant
ooze.
whisper. So you,
Yeah, that one's not an insult. That's just a discordant
yeah,
melody
so you
that only.
create some
that
harmonic
creature can hear.
vibrations that literally shake this thing into.
Yeah. Just shatter
Yeah,
it.
it's like explodes and fills the room with corrosive acid.
It's like
Gross.
exploding a Jello mold with
Yeah,
death metal.
exactly.
All right, who else besides me needs some healing?
I'm down 11.
I'm down 16.
All right, get in here. I'll do a prayer of healing if we want to take 10 minutes.
All right, I'm going to do that. I'm almost out of spells too.
Yeah.
I just have cantrips and a third level slot.
So what are we doing? Waiting 10 minutes?
10 minutes so I can do a prayer of healing.
Rest.
Does that get everybody in a certain radius?
Yeah, within 30 feet, everyone gets 10. Within 30 feet of me gets 10 back.
Alright.
Oh, I'll take 10.
I'd take it.
If we could take a short rest, I can gain some spells back. If people are willing.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
down
opposed
with
to
that.
that.
Okay. So you guys are
I'll
going to
get
take a
my
short
inspiration
rest.
back.
That would be fine. You guys can apply your hit dice. Yeah, your snake goes away. So
Did you cast that spell then if we're doing a short rest or no?
I did.
Okay. So I'll take my 10 hit points from that then. No hit
Yeah.
die needed.
Right.
all right,
Well-
let's take a quick break here. This is a good pause point, and we'll come back after
Yeah,
you guys have
sounds
had a
good.
short rest.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys just are coming off of a short rest, so feel free to apply your hit dice if you've not already done so. Let me make sure I'm on the right level here. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, you guys are rested. What would you like to do next?
Find that lead guy and kill him.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you have not explored all the nooks and crannies in this place, but this room you're fairly confident doesn't have any secret exits or anything like that.
Okay. All right.
Well, just want to like go around clockwise and just start
Can we
searching
start?
crap.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
investigating, especially like these things.
I will. Just before we go, I will do another water walk on everybody. Ritual cast.
Yep.
It only lasts an hour, so.
Yeah, so it would have worn off.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'll ritual cast my detect magic.
how many
So for 10 minutes, we'll be able to see if anything is magical around.
Well, I'll say
as well.
basically,
So everybody still has.
excuse me, to explore each of these alcoves, I'll say each would take 10 minutes. So you guys move yourselves to each one where you want to be, and
I guess we'll have detect magic for this first alcove.
okay. So Groot, you're there. Samuel, the rest of you guys move yourselves where you want to be during this.
Sure.
Would it take 10 minutes for all of us to investigate it, or
If
just
you
10
guys want to
minutes for
split up,
one
it could take
person to
10 minutes
investigate it?
per alcove.
Oh, well then I'll go look over in this area.
Okay, so you're gonna move over there. Everyone position themselves where you want to be. If you're gonna split up, put yourselves by the alcove or whatever you want. So Groot, you're gonna look at that one. Samuel's gonna look at that
Yep.
one. Mirror, Valdry, are you both examining the one where you're at, or are you going somewhere else? Okay, so Mirror, you're going to that one. Valdry, are you going to that one?
What Where's one that hasn't been picked? Are they all covered?
Well, it kind of seems like there's just those three, but
I'll stay with mirror then.
Okay.
I'll be there.
And
So
okay, so
keep an eye
Sarandil,
on
you're
all
gonna
of
kind of
these
stay out and keep
there.
guard or keep watch. Okay.
Yep.
Excuse me. Why don't each of you first off make a perception check?
not bad.
I'm keeping up my tradition of shit perception checks.
Sarandil sees some water on the floor.
Alright.
Interests him mightily.
Oh, I see Dave is joining me.
Boom! There we go.
Okay.
Do you want to take your
Yeah.
inspiration there,
No
Don?
kidding. Just in case the one
Yeah,
fails.
Totally.
Let me quickly look something up here. Oh, for crying out loud, hang on. Everything's so slow. Okay, so Mirror and Valdra, you guys are pretty damn sure that there's nothing there except basically a water grate. Again, it looks like that might be one of the places that the water, when you were to use one of those mechanisms, that might be where some water gets let in. Let's see. Groot, you got a 19. You're also very sure that, again, that this is pretty much a normal sewer flow, an inlet likely, based on the way that it's kind of shaped, and the fact that it's raised. Samril, you got a 15.
Yep.
You first off notice, well, there is a grate there actually. It's just not as easily noticeable as the others.
Okay.
It actually took it looks like it's structured a little bit differently than the others. It's actually closer to the floor. And it looks like it actually intersects with the floor, so to speak. But because you had detect magic going, you actually detect magic on this grate as well.
Oh. It says I can tell what school of magic it is. Am I able to tell what that is? Not
Let's
that
see.
that tells me a lot, but
Abjuration magic.
okay. So it's probably trapped in some way.
Yeah. Make an intelligence investigation check.
All right. Hey! I
Wow,
know
nice.
everything.
Wow.
That
Damn.
was so good. You not only spot that there is some sort of a glyph above this grate, you specifically identify that it is a glyph of wording.
Oh.
And you can tell that, yes, if you actually disturb that in any way, it's going to set off a glyph of warding spell, and whoever's
Okay.
doing it is going to take damage.
Can we set that off with Mage Hand from a distance?
That's what I'm wondering.
What
You
if I
can
shot an
tell.
arrow at it?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check, an Intelligence Arcana check.
Yeah, that's a big one. That'll hurt if we get if we get hit by it.
I could set it off with snake lips.
Yay.
Wow.
The letter, yeah, get bad.
Bad.
Glyphs
Thing-
are bad, okay?
Thing
Hey,
bad.
touch it.
Kyle,
it.
if you want to make
Touch
one
it.
too, you can. Since you're
Lick
the one.
it.
Lick it.
Not that
Yeah,
great.
yet that's not. You're not exactly familiar with the particulars of that spell, so you're not sure if that will set it off.
You want
or
me to
not.
come look at it?
Well,
Yeah, I found a glyph. I don't know if any of you guys
Alright,
know
I'll-
anything
I'll
about
come over.
glyphs. Do you know?
I've got it.
For Christ's sake. I have a +7 in my Arcana.
I have a-
can't roll
I have
Let's all
a-
look.
7, and you rolled.
I'll give it a shot. Wow.
That's
God,
right.
Okay,
none
so
of us know
Holy crap.
anything about glyphs.
you said Arcana, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Intelligence
Suck
Arcana.
it!
Oh,
Nice.
I have a
Ask-
+2.
When in
rolled
doubt,
a
ask
20.
the snake.
Groot, do you know about glyphs?
Despite
Doesn't hurt.
not being on any of his spell lists that I'm aware of, for some reason he talked to somebody in the past, some wizard, who told him that glyphs of warding are actually the triggers can actually be very refined. It can be specified as narrowly or as vaguely as the spellcaster wants when they set it
Well,
up.
I have Glyph of Warding. I have the Glyph of Warding spell. So I should know
It-
all about this.
It's on. You can actually cast it.
Yes, I can.
Oh, well then yes, you would definitely know then for sure. Yeah, then you know all about it.
Yep.
So
If it's
let's
on your-
use a dead Koto and hand and open it. Right? I mean, if what you're saying it just triggered by certain specific things, maybe it's fish people.
Oh.
Or maybe it's just evil fish people, which then we'd be out of luck.
Yeah, is a dead
Well,
creature
and
still
so
evil?
if it's explosive runes, it's a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the glyph, and the sphere will spread around corners. So when we do set this off, we got to be more than 20 feet away.
That's fine. We can.
So
back away
can
and
we
shoot an
disable?
arrow at it or something?
Can we disable it? Can you disable it like a trap?
If someone had the dispel magic spell, maybe, but I don't.
Well,
that.
I do, but I don't have it prepared.
Yeah, me either.
I don't know if I can have it even, but I didn't take it. I know that much.
Wait, I know what I could do. I could summon a pet from the
Oh,
bag of tricks.
yeah.
Have a pet attack it?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, yeah,
Try
you're gonna
that.
attack the glyph or
Just go up and lick it
Well,
or
I
something.
could cast Mage Hand and just touch the glitch.
The glitch.
Glitch?
The
Glyph?
glitch, yes. The glyph.
Huh.
Oh, I do.
well,
actually
again,
have
you're not
glyph
100%
warding.
sure what the trigger is. It could be touching
Well,
it.
we
It
could
could be
try
doing
that,
something
see what
else
happens.
entirely.
So let's stand. Where is it again on this map?
It's what's? I think there's
Yeah,
a spot.
can
I
you
can,
mark it?
yeah, I didn't mark it, but I have some letters there. Some more letters that are on the wrong level. That's good enough.
So for glyphs inscribed within an object, the trigger could be opening it, approaching within a certain distance, or seeing or reading it.
Yeah, as of right
the
now,
trigger could
Samrel's
also-
10 feet away from it, and he hasn't triggered it yet.
Okay. The other way you could trigger it is physical characteristics, height or weight, creature kind, or alignment.
Oh.
Well, we could try having something attack the door or the grate and just see what happens. I mean, that may not
I vote for
trigger it, but
Mage
I
hand
don't know.
first, then
Oh.
something from the
okay, well, I'm gonna
bag of tricks.
back away
And get
further
away and
before
get
you
away.
do that.
Yeah, I don't know where Krebs is, but I could have Krebs go play with it.
Yeah, Krebs wouldn't be able to
Kill
lift it.
poor Krebs.
Samrel, your roll on the investigation check was good enough that you determined that yes, this looks like you'd be able to slide the grate up to get past it, but it definitely looks heavier than
Yeah.
something Krebs could leverage.
Well,
Or even
what's
more
the
than a
weight
mage hand
limit
could
on
do.
Mage Hand? Yeah, I forget what the weight
20?
limit is on that.
It's like 10 pounds.
I thought it was 10, but yeah, I can't remember. I haven't had that since.
It's strong enough you
I
would need
had
an athletics check to
10
do it. So
pounds.
no, Mage Hand wouldn't be able to do it. You guessed that Mage
Yeah.
Hand would not be strong enough.
Well, Groot, you want to turn into a creature and have that creature die?
Well,
Turn
no,
yourself
hang on.
into
So
a giant ape and open it.
so I heard Mage hand. Mage hand touch the grate. See if that does anything.
Yeah, I could
Well,
do that.
Baldry, back away before you do any of that.
Yep. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Do, 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 do,
Alright.
do, 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 do. I'm getting
Okay.
all the way away.
All right, I will step, I guess, here. And
How far away can you be and still have Mage Hand touch it?
right about there.
Okay.
No, right about here, actually.
30 feet away. Yep.
I will cast Mage Hand.
Okay. Your ghostly hand appears. And what do you want it to
reaches
do?
Out. I have it go over and just touch it first.
Touch what?
The glyph.
The glyph itself?
Great. You mean?
Yeah,
Which? The glyph or the grate? You have to tell me exactly what you're doing.
the glyph.
The glyph.
It's going to
Okay,
go
so
over
you.
and touch the glyph.
Okay, so Samuel kind of indicates precisely where it is because you can't see it. You have it touch it, and nothing appears to happen.
Okay, then I have it move over and like start pulling the grate.
Pulling the grate. It doesn't pull. It looks like it might lift, but it does not. It looks otherwise secured in place.
Okay,
Pulling
lift
on it doesn't
then.
do anything.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're not going to be
push.
able to lift it, but try to lift it.
Right,
See,
yeah,
I mean,
exactly. I'm not trying. Well, I'm gonna, if I could lift it, I would. But he's, as far as the mage hand can, he's gonna try to lift it up.
have it
Okay.
struggle to lift it.
Yes.
If that doesn't do anything, he's gonna push.
That doesn't do anything either.
He's gonna slap.
Nope.
All right. And I bring the mage hand back and I slap Groot's butt.
So I pull out a dire wolf.
Oh, okay. Out of your butt
I
that he
rolled
just
7.
slapped.
Yep.
Don't do that. That
Slaps you in the
damn
butt
wolf
and a
always
dire
pops
wolf
out when you do
appears.
that.
Simultaneously. Yeah.
Okay, so a dire wolf
Smack him.
appears and it's like kind of scrabbling on this slippery cement, and it's like. What do you want it to do?
Okay,
You
yep.
can presumably communicate
give
with
it-
it somehow.
Yep. It's a bonus action. I can give it a command. Give it general orders. Go bite. Attack the grate.
Attack it. Okay.
Sure, or something. Bite it. I don't know. Just
yeah,
lick it,
well,
I don't know, something like that.
A wolf or a dire wolf, I'm assuming I think it just has a bite attack. So it charges up and kind of sees the grate and then kind of looks at you questioningly, like, huh?
Yep. Go for it.
Okay. Kind of shrugs. Chomps down it. You hear this really nasty scraping noise of teeth on rusty metal.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You don't see any sparks fly, but you can kind of picture them in your head, but it doesn't set anything off. And after a while, the direwolf is like, "Nah,
He
nah."
gets- All right. Well, I'll keep it around because it's
Okay.
part
Sure.
of it, and I will. What do I have? So, seeing this crate, would a snake be able to lift it, or do I need to do like a ape or something to have hands and?
I would say as a constrictor snake, at least part of your diameter, like towards the tail, would be narrow enough that you could like wrap it around the bars of this grate and actually squeeze it enough to actually lift it up. And it has enough
Okay.
travel that something could maybe get through underneath that.
Okay.
What
I
about
will.
turning into a spider and just climbing over the grate?
That doesn't help anybody to get in though.
At this point, yeah.
So I will try that. I will whoop
Okay.
whoop, and I will try to lift it up with my tail.
Okay. You coil your tail around one of the rungs of this grate, and you are able to lift it up. However, that is enough to set off the glyph. There's an arcane type of explosion, and anybody within 15 feet of the grate, which I think is just you, need to
Yep.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. I am a snake now.
Oh, just missed it.
Oh,
Okay, so you take 6 points of thunder damage, and you are flung backwards from the grate 10 feet.
Wow.
And there's a great big boom that just echoes throughout all the sewers.
Kaboom.
So- So I don't
We're
think we're
here.
gonna sneak.
No, you kind
Yeah.
of rang the front door pretty loudly.
Hello.
Well, let's go. How big is this thing? Is it like medium size, big size? Who
The
can fit
grate
down
itself,
this hole? Yeah,
well,
who can fit in it?
I would say that the dire wolf would have to squeeze, but it could barely get through this grate. Your snake.
I could send Krebs down.
If you
in-
want.
Are you going to
He's a
send someone
crab.
down to investigate first?
Yeah, I'm going to send Krebs down there to investigate.
Okay. Can he communicate with you in any way
Yes, he can.
telepathically? Okay. What
He's
kind
my-
of communication does he provide to you?
What does familiar do? Do, 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 do. He can't attack, but it can't take other actions. You can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your turn, gaining the benefits of any specific senses the familiar has. During this time, you are deaf and blind with regard to your own senses.
Interesting.
So,
So you actually can look and sense through him.
uh-huh.
That
Crab
is,
eyes.
yeah, that is actually kind of cool.
Cool.
Okay, so what Krebs finds, let's see. Dun, 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 dun.
It's a kraken.
There
Run
is
away!
actually a fairly small space behind the grate. The only other thing he sees is there's a hole in the floor with an iron ladder climbing down.
Okay.
And I would say that he would not be able to descend that ladder
All right.
easily. I mean, he'd need
is
to
this
make like a
filled with
dex
water?
save. He could like claw one rung and then like go and try to claw the next one. But each rung,
So,
he'd need to make like about 20 dex saves to try and get safely to the bottom of a ladder.
all right. But it's dry in here, though? It's not filled with water?
It is not filled with water. It's damp and slippery,
Right.
but not actually
Okay.
water filled.
All right. So he'll come back out and I'll let everybody know.
Right. To the ladder.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the wolf go camp out there because I can't dismiss it, and there's no way he's climbing down the ladder. So I'll just say,
Yeah.
enjoy licking yourself for 24 hours.
Okay.
You're enjoying that too much, man.
All right. So what order are you guys going then?
Oh, so standard marching order. All right.
I
I'm
don't know.
small.
What's our standard marching order?
Groot, Groot, then me.
I'll go first.
That's your standard marching order.
Groot, Valdry, Mirror. I can't see the rest of it for some reason.
Samuel, and then you are
Scroll
last,
it.
Serendil.
It's probably a redraw issue. If you just scroll it, it should.
So, can I fit down the ladder as a snake? If I can't, then I'll change back.
I would say again, your diameter is fairly narrow, so I would say yes, you could, and you'd be able to use your tail to kind of like be like a slinky going down the stair, this ladder.
Sure. Then I'll do that.
Kind of like intertwining yourself through the rungs, kind of almost. So marching order is going to be good.
Yeah.
Okay, let me select you guys, and then I will paste you on the map where you wind up. Let's see. These.
Do 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 do.
Okay, and you're doing it such that the. Hang on, I got a command right in the middle of everything. He's not there. Had him there in case he did come, but he's not there. Oh, bollocks. Now everyone's on the wrong
Bollocks.
layer. Bollocks. For some reason, I can only select... Oh. Oh, okay. You're already on the right layer. Never mind. Okay, so I'm going to put you kind of along inside of a wall, and that's basically you guys descending this ladder. And where Groot is going to be...
Is there a map we're not seeing?
Yes, I haven't moved you there yet. I'm arranging you
Okay.
how you're going to appear.
Gotcha.
And this is actually a little bit weird because it's kind of oriented almost kind of backwards from the way you would think based on where you're heading down. Don't think about it as being directly below where you were. I think the only thing that makes sense is
Okay.
if it's much further below in some way. The description says it's 10 feet down, but that doesn't make any sense. So you guys descend the rung ladder and find yourself in a much larger chamber.
Ooh.
Let me first,
Here we go.
Describe this. So we've got these walkways. Looks like they're about 15 feet below the ceiling. And the water that's surrounding them is very brackish and basically it's effectively opaque, like the water in the chamber above you. So you're not sure how far down the water goes beneath, but it's basically about just below the walkways on either side. You can see there's this kind of walkway leading to what looks like almost kind of like an inset room jutting into the chamber somewhat with looks like a door of some sort. In the center of the chamber, there are 4 wheel things, more of those turn wheels.
Right.
And as you start to emerge, I'd like each one of you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh, goody.
My worst one. Next. Holy crap!
Nice.
Look at that.
I have a 0 on that.
And
Ooh.
Ow.
Oh.
I don't
okay.
know shit. I'm dumb.
Okay, so I'm going to describe this to
Drooling a
you
little bit.
as you come down. So Groot's the first one that comes down this ladder. You see, actually make a perception check. Okay. You definitely see at the end of this walkway towards that door of that building, there is a figure that's kind of cowled, a humanoid figure standing, watching you descend.
Yes. Bow before kneel before Zod.
Yeah, don't
Oh, move out
don't
of the
put
way of
yourself too
people
far in
climbing
there
down.
because something may happen. So what I want everyone to do is to
Yeah.
position themselves.
Well, I want to move out of the way. I want to move out of the way. Would
Yeah,
that be
that's a
yeah,
good
it's
spot. So
5 feet,
everyone
right?
else, I'm
Yes.
gonna say as you come down, I'll move you. I get the wrong freaking token level. Give me a second. All right, so we'll just say you kind of come out around that ladder in the wall there. So Groot, you see this guy. Kyle, you see this guy.
I
Yes.
do?
Don, Dave, and Tim, you do not.
Okay.
Huh.
And as Serendil is the last one coming down, descends a ladder, you see this Paul and Kyle, Samuel and Groot, you see this guy standing at the end of this walkway, kind of like he still has a hood on, so you can't see his face, but you hear he speaks in kind of a very cultured sounding voice, and he says, "Ah, you finally made it. Welcome." I apologize for the
I can't say
unpleasant
anything, so,
locale.
Right.
If you would like to step into my office, I have more suitable accommodations for a private discussion.
Who are you?
You can't. Oh, no, you do see him. He says, "I am Usith."
Useth.
Should we go with him, you guys?
What's the worst that could happen? We're here. We came to look for this dude.
I thought
You
you,
don't
didn't
see him, Don. You,
That's true.
yeah,
That's right. I
Baldry,
don't
Mirror,
see shit,
and
apparently.
Serendil, you have no idea what the hell Samuel's talking to or
I'm looking
about.
at it like, who are you talking to?
All right.
Should we go with that guy?
What guy?
Do they hear him? They don't see him, but
You guys just
my head snakes turns to you and nods up and down.
yeah. All right.
yes, the other three,
I guess let's
Baldry,
go.
Mirror, and Serendil, you've heard nothing but Samuel talking, and that's it. Groot isn't making any noise either. And there's
He
All right.
nodded at me.
You guys are all
when
nuts.
I asked
Yeah,
if we
dude.
should go.
Who are you nodding
You
at?
trust? Why can't we talk out here?
or are you asking the
Yeah, I'm
okay,
asking
Usith,
him.
he says there are agents here of a greater and darker power. We cannot speak in their presence. I understand you
but
are
they're
looking
not in
for
your
some missing
office?
noblemen. They are
Yes,
within.
we are. They're within your office?
Is there candy in there too?
Yeah, I feel like I'm being lured into something here.
I got some popsicles in here if you want to taste them.
That's what it feels like right now.
Does he have a white fan?
Get your adventurous ass in here.
That's hilarious.
I was gonna follow Groot, but he's not here, so I guess I'm gonna
Get your
go, you guys.
ass in.
I guess let's see what he wants, but keep your guard up, I'm gonna say.
And I was like, all right, I'm following you. I don't know what I'm following for, but what the hell?
Okay.
Y'all crazy.
Well, don't
Right.
you don't move there.
Wait, okay, well, I'm gonna walk in a straight line, so if anything happens between
Yes,
here and
something
there
will happen.
in the straight line, tell
And
me
I
where
want
to
to know what
stop.
everyone else is doing too.
Are you moving
That's
forward?
that's what we're trying to figure out. So, Samuel started moving forward. What are the rest of you going to do?
I will follow him 15 feet
Okay.
behind.
A safe 15.
Mirror,
feet
where are you going to be
behind.
positioned
10
relative
feet.
to
I
everyone?
wanna-
Yeah, Dave, you're muted, so if you were saying something.
Hmm.
Dave, you're muted if you're trying to say something.
Yeah, I'm staying here.
You're staying there. You're not advancing with the others.
No,
Okay. Valdry,
none of the other people are moving. I
that's
don't
what
see
I'm
anybody
asking. I'm asking what
moving
everyone's
except for
doing.
Bill. Yeah.
I'm moving forward, and and he's just asking what you guys are doing as I'm moving forward.
I mean, I moved to try to stop him, but he must have just went around me. So I don't know what's going on.
I guess I don't know why you're trying to stop me. Are we going with this guy or not?
You're walking and Groot's slithering, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's-
I guess.
Let's go talk to this guy.
There is
What?
no guy.
That guy. What do you-
yeah, but my buddy Groot. I said, if Groot's moving, there's got to be something there. So I will follow behind Groot,
Okay.
the snake,
You're going to follow at what distance?
He's
at 5 feet behind Groot.
Okay, so there. And Serendial?
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself,
Serendial's just
Okay.
gonna disappear.
and then I'm going to follow behind, about 15 feet behind the crew.
Yeah. I want to stay at least 10 feet away from them.
Okay, that's your invisibility signifier for me.
Okay.
All right, so Mira, you're going to follow how many feet behind the group?
10 feet behind
Okay,
the rest.
so
And
Yep.
Paul, I'm going to prepare an action.
we're not in combat, so there's
as
no
I'm
readied
walking.
actions
Is that
as of yet.
possible? Okay. All right. Okay.
But you can say what your plan is, and I can tell you if it's something that.
My plan is to cast Spirit Guardians if things go tits up here in a
Okay.
hurry. Because that's a 30-foot. That's a 30-foot diameter
Yeah.
circle, so I can get just about everyone in it.
Yep.
Let me get this. Okay. All right. So, Samuel, you begin walking forward, followed by Groot and Valdry and Mirror. Serendial is in. Samuel, I'll move you relative with everyone else. I will move you, so everyone stays at the same.
Oh, he'll just. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
So you begin
No
walking down, and you reach about here, when suddenly you hear splashing coming from both the north and south sides of the room,
Oh.
and you see two creatures crawl out of the water. They look kind of like mermen, but they're kind of this awful bluish, pale, greasy color, and their facial figures are all disfigured with lots of weird fins and shit sticking out of them. So there's one that appears over here and crawls. Oh, Jesus.
Well, super.
Gigantic.
Up, and there is one that appears
Gigantic.
here and crawls up. And at the same moment, you've been watching this guy standing at the end of the hallway pretty closely, so he doesn't get surprised, but you see him starting to
Yeah.
make like he's going to cast a spell. So I'm going to say nobody gets surprised. Everyone gets to roll initiative, though, and
Can't half our party not even see him?
no, but you can.
That should be pretty freaking
You and
surprising.
Groot see him, so nobody's surprised. And you can call out like, "Oh, shit, he's casting a spell! Casting a spell!" Something along those lines.
I don't get
guy's
why we
casting.
don't. When we had a higher roll, I'm baffled at this whole scenario.
Only dumb people can see him. Okay.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
Okay, so
I'm amazed at how sheepish and how everybody follows everybody, even though they can't see it. I'll follow them. I don't
I
this
know.
makes it- If I
I'm
was,
like,
I was
Alright.
not a snake and I couldn't see him, I go, "What the hell are you guys doing?"
That's what I'm like. I don't know. They can't see him, so I guess I'm just gonna go forward. I don't know.
Yeah.
I tried stopping him. He just walked right around me.
all right. So let me just do a quick roll here.
And I was muted, so I don't think that helped.
Yeah, I
anything.
didn't hear you say anything about
Yeah,
trying to stop him.
I-
Right.
Yeah, you were muted that whole time.
Oh, what is that?
I'm coughing a lot. I had a bout of bronchitis again.
Again? You didn't get any better?
No, it recurred.
That sucks.
Yeah, I was out out of work for like 7
Crap.
days.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Let me just see here. One of these guys rolled a 2 for his initiative. That was impressive.
Solid.
All right.
12, not much better. Okay, let me sort. Descending. Okay.
I'm not last.
Okay, so this guy at the end, he starts casting a spell, and you see, you can
Yeah.
tell that he's
Guess the
basically he's casting Firebolt, and
Okay, well, I was gonna say, I mean, if I see him casting a spell, the first thing I'm gonna do is counterspell.
Okay. all right, now I get to look how that damn thing works again. Hang on.
He put it in the
Oh,
chat.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I was
I
on a
put
different
it
tab.
in chat
So
there,
let's
so.
see, counterspell.
Yep.
So if it's 3rd level or lower, how does it work with a cantrip that's scaling?
It's lower.
Yeah, I suppose it's lower level than that. So
Yeah,
the spell
so.
fails and has no effect. Okay, so
would just
it looks like he starts casting, and you counterspell it, and it's like, it just fizzles right out.
Grizzles.
So that, and then he actually kind of, well, no, I think he would stay where he's at. Groot, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow. Wise.
You feel something like, it feels like something is kind of lightly crawling on the skin of your brain, but you're kind of like, ah! And you kind of shake off whatever was going on.
Gross.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was his turn. Samuel, you're up.
Alright, so I'm going to give an bardic inspiration to Mirror, and then I'm casting invisibility. And going poof.
And going poop.
And then move. Yes, and going poop. And then moving to there.
All right, I'll do another thing for you too. Okay, so you guys are both invisible. Okay.
Oops. I'm just putting that red thing there so I remember that.
Remember your inspiration, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Okay, that was Samuel. Okay, this nasty psycho mermaid looking thing to the north. You see him turn to the wall behind him, and he starts turning one of these hand wheels that's set into the wall.
Oh.
And you hear the sound of water starting to flow. I have something to add to the turn order here.
Don't forget, we all have water breathing.
Yeah, water or walking, right?
Water breathing and walking.
Oh, nice. So yeah, go ahead.
I gotta set it the right spot here. Okay. All right. So I just got to basically kind of a token here representing an event that's going to occur every round. So that's what he does. Groot, you're up.
Buckets. I guess since they're not advancing, I will move up 30 feet. I can't see whoever's on the walkway, so hopefully I won't knock them over. And then my bite has a reach of 10 feet, so I'm going to try that since I couldn't get right up to him. And I'm assuming I whiff. 12.
Biting attack. Come on, you stupid leveling. Roll 20 pisses me off sometimes. That is exactly what you need.
Nice.
Okay. 12 piercing.
Okay. He looks slightly injured, but not too worried. Okay, Voldry's up.
Well, shit. I'm going to target whatever fishy thing. I'm going to try a guiding bolt at him. See what happens. Come on. Ugh.
Actually, 13 is exactly what you need to hit him.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Oh,
Looks like he's got natural armor, kind of chitinous skin. But that hits.
Okay. 11 radiant.
Okay.
heck him up.
All right. Despite looking kind of fiendish in a way, it doesn't take any additional damage, but it does take the full amount of radiant. And staying where you're at?
Is this like a pillar or something right there?
No, those are
That's
the
one of those.
these are the
The
turn.
whole-
Those are
handles,
turn wheels
yeah.
set in the floor, similar to the room above that you saw.
Then yes, I am going to stay where I'm at.
Okay, Serendil.
Okay, I'm going to start my blade song. What can I see? Just the guys at the north and south end of the room?
Yeah, you see Groot attacking something. Yeah, but you can't see it.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
And
So
you can't see Samuel at all anymore either. So you're assuming he went invisible, but
all right, I'm going to cast Firebolt Sky. See what happens. Oh, for Christ's sake!
Hey!
goes right in the water.
Roll 20 hates me tonight. So, and then I'm gonna go for about one of these wheels.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Then Mirror is up.
All right, I'm gonna target that guy that was injured, and with my bow.
Okay. Oh, crit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Holy
Bam.
shit.
Holy shit balls.
10,
21.
21.
Nice.
Take it.
Yeah, that was a hell of a
Yeah.
shot. Skewers right between his armpit and his chest. But he's not dead.
All right. Maybe after this one. What? Another 14.
Wow. Okay, you kill it. Holy fuck.
Nice!
Nice.
Yeah, it lets out this
Nice.
horrible ululating call and just falls back into the water and sinks out of sight.
Wow. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, okay, so wow. Give me a second here. Oh, get out of the way.
Nice.
You frickin' thing, you. Good.
Piece of deer dung.
Hang on. Okay, Yep, okay. Actually, that doesn't occur right away because first this guy has to go. The guy at the bottom, the guy who's not dead, he turns and turns the crank as well.
Oh, shit. I should have moved. That's okay.
And you hear the sound of water start to flow even more.
Which crank did he turn?
There's another crank on his
It's
side.
like these.
The one he's
on top.
standing by, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's one on the wall right next to him there. Yep.
Okay.
And that was his action, so that's all he does. He then turns and like stands in front of it like he's guarding it. He's got what looks like a really nasty looking harpoon. Okay, the guy at the end of the corridor looks like he starts casting another spell. Are you going to try and counterspell?
No, because then I lose my invisibility.
Okay.
You do?
Wait.
I thought it's only if you.
If
I
you
don't think you
cast
do
a
for
spell.
counterspell. Is it?
Well, if you cast a spell and counterspell's a spell, so
Let me see. Invisibility was nerfed quite a bit. Let me double check that.
I'm looking at it right now. Anything, as long as it isn't target person. The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Oh yeah,
You're right.
that was. I knew there was some not so minor addition. That used to be just if you attacked. Now if you cast any
Yeah,
spell.
pretty nerfing.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah. So this time he gets it off. That's really well put. He.
Hey, little fella.
The
got a spell here
snake's
for
right
you.
in front of him, so he's going to go ahead and roll for that. How the hell do I do this? Why isn't this in his spell? Okay, never mind.
what spell is it? I can.
25 hit you, Groot.
Second.
No, that is way too low. It's like a 35, I think. Yeah, of course that is.
Maybe a 40
Okay.
even.
Yeah.
You take so one of these. He casts Firebolt again, and you take from a couple of bolts 5 points of damage.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
you're practically dead.
Yep.
And at the same time, out of the water suddenly erupts this massive wave that just comes flying out of the water. Basically, it's kind of like this grasping tide, actually, that just essentially the water almost kind of animates and rushes up. And tries to, it basically engulfs both Groot and Samral, even though Samral, you're still invisible. But it's a 20-foot area. So both of you actually need to make a strength saving throw.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Groot,
actually
you
not
make it-
terrible, but
Yeah, Groot, you make it no problem.
they'll lose probably. But
Yeah, Samral, you are not strong enough. You are actually pulled into the water and basically under the water.
okay,
And essentially
You
you're
have- He has water breathing.
I have water breathing, so
okay. So you're not drowning, but you are underwater, and you're effectively prone at the moment.
What's that?
Prone and floating in the water.
So how does
yeah,
so
so
how do
I
you think
don't
water
lose
walk
it.
would work with that?
No, this is
does he buoy
Yeah.
up to the top right away?
Yeah, I don't get how you have water walk and water breathing. How does water walk actually work? I don't know.
Let me put
Can
it
walk-
on the,
water
Can
walk
just walk
lets
on
you.
water.
Basically, what I would say is that it's still possible for you to be submerged in water with water walk. You can though travel out of it
There it
at your
is.
normal rate of speed. You don't have to like move at half speed or to swim through it.
Okay.
Yep. Well, it actually says here, if the target or creature is submerged in a liquid, the spell carries the target to the surface of the liquid at a rate of 60 feet per round.
Oh, so it's even more fast.
Oh, so
okay.
it's like double speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
No, it's not even a function of your speed. It's just an actual normal buoyancy. I missed that
Yep.
last sentence there. So yes, you basically would kind of float
Ah.
like a cork. But as of right now, yeah, you're still.
How far underwater am I? Probably less than 60 feet, so I would at least get to the surface in a round.
Yeah. But I'm going to say
Oh,
that it would happen on your
'cause I'm-
turn. That would occur.
Yeah, I'm next,
Yeah.
so that's why I'm asking, I
You're
guess.
Yeah.
Tumbling around.
You're about it. You got pulled actually about 20 feet deep into this water.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
pulled-
You're
what
about
pulled him?
15 feet deep, not 20 feet. 15 feet deep, and actually make a perception check.
All of us, or
Just
me,
you.
Or...
Just you. Nobody else can see into this
Just you.
water. You're now in the water itself and basically surrounded by it. But
See shit.
yeah, you literally can't see shit, and even though it's floating all around you.
It's all the bubbles or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this water is
wave
definitely pretty
with a lot of
nasty.
Bubbles. Yeah.
Let me see. Actually, let me double check that, and I think there is actually something when you get submerged in the water in this sewer.
Oh.
Yeah, actually make a Constitution save.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
All right.
Hey, I might have made
There
that.
you go.
Okay, so you are not affected by the water, but you get the impression that you don't want to be letting any of this stuff down your gullet because it is pretty nasty.
Should I probably not breathe it?
Probably, actually. Oh, that's a good point. You're breathing water literally. I'm gonna say make it at disadvantage. I'm gonna say make it at disadvantage unless you want to hold your breath. Nice.
My 15
Oh.
then.
Okay, so you can continue to breathe the water, but I'm going to say, each round you breathing water, if you continue to breathe, you're going to need to make another con save. Because you're basically ingesting this stuff into you.
Yeah.
And lungs were probably not that resistant to whatever nasty bacteria might be floating around in there. I'm breathing
can attest to that.
feces. Okay, so it is your turn.
Probably isn't.
If you want to, pop like a cork up to the surface of the water.
Yeah.
All right, so
So I would do that. And then
Turn that valve off.
yeah, I can't, cause it's about 35 feet, so I can't do it in one turn. But I can dash over to there.
Yeah.
all right.
You guys don't know I'm over there though.
You
No,
actually,
that's okay.
you notice. Actually, make another perception check. I'll see if you notice this.
Oh boy. This went well last time. There's perception. How do I spell it? There we go.
Ooh.
15's not terrible.
Nice. Oh.
All right. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not even sure you needed to. You guys would notice this. All would notice this. The water level is rising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And-
kind of what I
figured.
figured was
Yeah, I
happening,
figured as much.
but we heard rushing water.
Yes. Okay, so you get to there. The mermaid, fiendish mermaid thing to the south. He fires his harpoon at Mirror. And
Yep.
I'll roll for that as soon as I can find it here. Okay. Dope! Jammed. Fucking roll 20.
We can't see your roll, but
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Oh,
to know it
yeah.
jammed.
Okay, sorry. It was a natural 1.
No.
Nice.
He fumbled his harpoon, and didn't
Can't
work at all.
grip anything with these flipper things.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now the water level in the chamber is 10 feet above. Actually, no, not 10 feet, 5 feet above where it was. But you can see that by this time next round, it's going to be 10 feet. Actually, no, it's about 7. It's about 7.5 because the one guy turned it on, and it looks like that one valve is causing it to raise at about 5 feet around. The second valve being opened about halfway through got it to be another 5 feet around. So from this point forward, it's going to be raising at about 10 feet around in terms of a rate. So it's about 7.5 right now.
Super.
So that is Groot's turn.
Groot's turn. Bite.
Bam.
10 points of piercing. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Nope, doesn't.
Isn't
work.
it 12 piercing?
No, it's not a crit. I rolled a 22.
Ah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
that was in case because it just does an automatic advantage attack roll.
Gotcha.
Okay, and staying where you are.
Oh, yeah, I actually had to move closer to him.
Okay. Then Valdry's up.
I am going to try Sacred Flame on the other whatever the heck he is. So, see if he makes a deck save or not.
He got a 17.
Well, fuck him. and I'm going to move over to one of these handles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think those are drains.
Yep.
Thrandiel.
All right. This guy's still up, huh?
Has he been hit yet?
Has he?
I don't think
The
so.
south guy?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Nope, he looks to be at
no,
full health.
I don't think so. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna zap him with a lightning bolt, I think.
Do it.
DC
Nice.
15 deck save.
Oof.
Come on, miss.
He got a 13. Just missed it.
Nice.
So he takes, 24 lightning damage.
Lightning damage.
Zot!
He better be dead. Jeez.
No, he's still up,
Uh,
but he's
What?
looking pretty crispy.
I'm not.
It's not
I
even
get
double
off.
damage or anything? Damn. Lightning would be better than that.
Then Mirror's up.
All right. I'm whacking him, seeing he's injured with my longbow.
Whacking him with
15?
running up and whacking him with
I really hope you actually whacked him with the longbow.
That hit?
Bonk.
15 does hit.
Nice. Oh,
Well, that's still
terrible.
12 points. It's not.
12
isn't
points.
anything
Yep,
to
he's
scoff
still up.
and that one probably
Bardic
misses.
inspiration. You have your.
Yeah,
You
we
already
that's
used it.
right.
Oh,
No, I
did you?
didn't. My bardic inspiration.
Oh, your
I
bardic
haven't used
inspiration.
that.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you
Yeah,
meant
just
your.
D8. Might as
Oh,
well try it. Oh, it only gets you a 13.
damn.
13 is
13
what you
enough?
need.
Oh, it is.
Oh.
Haha.
All right.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
12 more points.
12 more points. Yeah.
And he drops off the ledge and
Oh,
plunges into the water.
Yes.
There you go.
I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Walking on the water.
Yeah.
I'm walking on sewage. Ooh.
Whoa.
Woo woo.
He is dead, so he doesn't get to do shit. The cold dude at the end of the hallway. He casts another spell, and what looks to be magic missiles fly out at you, Groot.
Pew, pew, pew.
They miss.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
miss. You take
Fail.
6 hit points of damage total.
Okay.
That's really low. Give me a second here. What is that? Can't be right. Oh no, that's it. That's right. Give me a second here. Ah. Okay. Mirror. You, out of this murky water that you can't see, suddenly this massive tentacles fly up
No.
and
It is the Kraken.
make an attack.
Okay.
Walk on the water.
I'm not going to publicly roll this because I don't want you to know what it is.
Sure.
So 17 hit you.
It does. 15.
So you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage from a tentacle, and you need to make a
Alright.
Constitution saving throw.
All right. worst one? Oh, intelligence is my worst. 17?
17. Okay. You make that. The second attack. That I think would miss with. Yeah, 11 or excuse me, 12.
15.
12 won't hit. Third attack, same thing. So those second
Nice.
2 attacks. If you want to make a perception check to see if you can spot what is attacking you. Ooh, nice. Okay, that was not bad. You see, the whatever these tentacles is attached to is fairly large, and it's hard to see, but it moves almost kind of squid-like, but it's not as
Okay.
amorphous as a squid. It looks more fully formed than that, and you see it
Right.
kind of scoot away in that in this direction.
My page was covering that, but
I would
like
say
over here.
if you want to try and make an up, well, no, you have a bow in your hand, so never mind. You can't do an opportunity attack with that.
No.
So that was whatever it was his turn. Samuel, you get to go.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to turn this thing off.
Okay.
Counterclockwise, probably.
Yeah, I'll try counterclockwise first.
Okay. Let me just see if it. Well, you can tell pretty easily that this thing is fully open at the moment. I mean, one direction it won't turn. I'm gonna assume that clockwise opened it and counterclockwise closed it. You know,
Yeah.
even though righty tighty.
That would be mine.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, counterclockwise.
Oh, yeah.
You start to turn it opposite of the way that it's obviously fully open now. So basically, with an action, you can close it off. So you turn it as far as it
That's what I'm
can,
gonna
and the sound of rushing water noticeably lowers. But it's still going to be.
Yes.
It's still actually now. It's reached about basically everyone on the gangway and in the Mirror. You're walking on top of the water. Samuel and everyone else on the walkway. You're standing at about chest level right now in water.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
Yes.
Why
it
am
did.
I not just walking on top of the water? I have
Well,
water
you
walking.
can, but the handle was like down far enough that you couldn't turn it if you did that.
Well, yeah, but then I can pop up.
Yeah, you can pop up
to
again.
60
Yes.
feet, right?
Yes, you can pop up
So
again.
I'm just on top of the water now, and I
Yeah.
walked over to there.
And anybody else that
Staying
had
along
water
the wall.
walking, if you wanted to stay on top of the water, you could.
Right. We all
Um,
do, so.
Well, no, because my plan is to try and open this valve to start draining water out.
Right.
yeah,
Like
if
it's
you want
my
to stay
only-
down by the valves, then definitely you would need to be underwater.
My curiosity is, what is the guy doing?
He looks like he's fighting the snake using spells.
And where's the water in relation to him?
He doesn't appear to be floating in the water. It looks like it's coming up, and it looks like it's around
So
his
it's
chest.
coming up on him as
Yes.
well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he's not
Okay.
buoyant like the snake or anybody else is.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your turn. This guy is dead. So at this point, the water rises to a level that this guy here, he actually looks like he's now trying to like tread water or stay floating above it. He's not sinking, but he's not armored. It doesn't look like he's armored. That you can tell he seems to be wearing robes. But yes, he's no
Get
longer
him.
standing on the floor. He's just kind of floating in the water. The water level is now 10 feet high above the walkway. Groot, it's your turn.
I will attack that guy still. Fuck. 10, I'm assuming misses.
Yes.
21.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so you wrap your coils around him in a loving embrace.
11 bludgeoning.
All right, and start to squeeze him, and he would be considered grappled.
That is correct.
Okay. All righty, then Valdry is up.
Yeah, as I said, I am going to attempt to turn the wheel where I am to try and open it up to start draining the water out or start the process.
Okay. To do that, you are going to need to submerge your head underwater. And if
Okay.
you don't want to breathe, you'd have to hold your breath. If you do
Yep.
want to breathe, you can use
Gonna
your
hold
water
my breath.
breathing, but then you would need to make a constitution save.
No. I'm gonna take a big old deep breath and go down and try and open that valve.
Take a deep breath and go down on it. Okay. All right.
It's
so
very
you get
excited now.
yeah, so you get a kind of a feel for how this thing works pretty easily.
Billy.
Yeah. Takes a little bit of effort. Let me double check this. Okay, so turning it does not require a strength check. Okay, so yes, you're able to turn it, and you have your head underwater now, so your eyes kind of adjust to things a little bit. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Kidoki.
Nice. All right, you do
That
see
first one, 17, yeah.
you do see some bubbles rising. Yeah, there's like this kind of grate at the bottom, the
Mhm.
circular grate at the bottom, and you do see bubbles rising out of it. So it appears that that might be, in fact, draining the water that has been added to this chamber.
Cool.
Serendial, it's your turn.
I'm going to do the exact same thing. Hold my breath, go down, start spinning that sucker.
Okay. Same deal for
Spin
you.
that sucker.
You turn the lever. If I guess you can go make a perception check if you want to confirm what you're seeing. All right, you don't spot it.
You
but-
don't see shit.
Yeah, you don't see shit. You do see shit, but the shit is obscuring seeing anything useful.
Yeah.
A lot of shit.
Okay, so that's you, but you do manage to turn the wheel completely counterclockwise. Mirror, you're up.
Dave, you're muted.
If you're talking, Dave, you're
Muted.
muted.
I was 27 feet away when I measured it.
Okay.
So I'm going to get there and start turning the valve.
Okay, again, to do this, now that the water is 10 feet above that level, you're going to need to submerge as well.
I'll take a breath.
Okay.
Yep.
So you take a breath, use an action to turn it, and then I'm assuming surface again, like everybody else, so you
Yep.
don't have to keep holding your breath. Okay.
Exactly.
Yep. So same thing, same deal. Turn it full the way counterclockwise. So now the sound of rushing water has pretty much stopped, and now you kind of hear this. It's really hard to hear water draining, but it's kind of a low gurgling noise that's just barely audible.
I think if we get those other two, it'll drain faster.
And then we'll get to see the Kraken.
Yeah, and I yell at everybody that there's a creature in there that attacked me.
All right.
What?
Okay.
They didn't notice it.
This guy gets to go. Looks like he's going to try and break free of the grapple.
Break free.
Try.
Oh,
Keyword.
even with a
Break
plus
free.
0, he got a 17 to try and escape the grapple.
16 was the number.
16.
So, yep.
Yep. Okay.
16's a-
So he makes
16's
it
the
out,
number,
but
yep.
that was his action, if I'm not mistaken. So he's no longer grappled.
Yep.
But he is free to keep above the water. I didn't know if you were trying to hold him underwater while you were grappling him, but He didn't-
I didn't say it, so I guess no.
yeah, you could have done that,
Yep.
and he kind of suspected you wanted to do that, so that was kind of his priorities to stay above water. So he is still not not constricted. What happens? All right. So you guys are all pretty much, you're all touching the water.
Mhm.
All right. So everyone who is, well, everyone, because everyone's standing on the water, including Groot.
I'm floating above it. It's fine.
You're floating. You're levitating. Is that it? You're not touching the water at all?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Sure.
I'm
ev-
invisible, so you can't see that I'm touching the water.
of course, yes, that explains everything. Everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyone who didn't get 14 or better, you feel through the water.
Oh, I'm using my inspiration.
Oh, okay. So you made your save. Let's see how this works. You feel this like horrible psychic energy come basically rushing up through the water through your body, and those that make your save are able to, I think, essentially not take any damage from it. It just says make a saving throw or take this damage. But those that
Okay.
failed will take this amount of psychic damage. Okay, 7 points of psychic
No,
damage.
that's not a huge.
No, that wasn't that
Eh.
impressive,
Could have
actually.
been worse.
What a waste of my inspiration. Whatever. Didn't take it.
You'll get it back next time.
Yeah. I still didn't take the damage, so it's not a waste.
Right.
And yeah, that's it. Okay. Samuel, you're up.
Let's see. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 60. Okay, I can move to there.
Just a dash.
I'm gonna give since Groot is still fighting that guy, I'm gonna give Groot a bardic inspiration.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. The water now
Nothing.
has
left to
lowered
fight.
again, back to about 5 feet above the surface of the walkways. So in another round, it's going to be lower probably than
Oh,
it was.
Screw it. I'm going to use my inspiration. I haven't used it yet to roll a 17.
Okay, so you're biting this guy. That would definitely hit.
Yep. 12 piercing.
Hey.
13.
13's enough.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, so another 9, and you constrict him again.
Yep. And now I pull him underwater because the DM gave me the. idea.
Well, actually, now that the water is 5 feet above, I don't know. It doesn't say it knocks him prone. When the water was
Does not.
when the water was 10 feet up, I would say that you'd been able to do that. If you want to try and move him yourself, there's I think a maneuver for that in the combat maneuvers. But I think that would be an action. But I would say if you were to
Can't do that yet.
if you were want to take that action and move him like over that, like to here, and you could use your like water walking ability to essentially have part of you be buoyant, but the part that's coiled be under the water. I'd
Mhm.
let you do that.
Okay. Well, just for fun, because I have never used this before, maybe I'm going to use
Yeah.
my combat wild shape, and I'm going to heal a little bit.
All right.
And wow! Holy balls!
Wow.
Holy crap!
Wow.
Use that more often, I guess.
Nice.
That is
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, that gets me up to max. Jeez.
Nice.
Jeez.
Very unexpected. Yeah, one above max. So yeah, I guess I can't go above max. So cool.
Okay, Valdry's up.
So as far as I can see, Groot is fighting air still, right?
Oh yeah,
Alright.
yeah, yes.
All right. Well, so I'm gonna go and move this process along, and I'm gonna turn that wheel.
Okay. This time you don't have to hold your breath. It's actually visible because it's constantly lowering, and you're able to turn it. And looks like the water starts falling even a little bit faster. Looks like the valves don't drain as fast as each of the other ones that opened.
Mm-hmm.
It's more
Right.
like the other two give you like 5 feet raise. These give you like 3 feet down. So, but there's more of these. So it is definitely, and now there's no more water coming in, so it's going to keep draining. All right.
Let's see what's at the
Good.
bottom.
Yeah.
Serendil,
Let's
you're up.
expose that thing.
Okay, so this is all draining, and we don't have to worry about it getting worse.
Let's do the other one.
I'll
Well,
come
there's
over and do the
more.
other one.
Okay.
Yeah, since
There's a squid in there, ma'am.
Serendil, did you fail the intelligence throw? Do you see the dude that Groot's fighting, or is he fighting air as far as you can tell?
He's fighting air as far as I
Okay.
can tell.
Yep. Fight air, man.
That's my round.
All right. So that was you, and yeah, same deal there. It seems like it starts to lower even faster now. Mirror, you are up.
Can I go to this? I'm gonna do maybe a perception check to see if I can find that thing that attacked me.
It fell into the water and sank, so you can't see anything floating on the surface. If you want to try and dive in and see it, you can, but you need to make a con check, a con save.
Oh,
If you
No.
willingly submerge yourself in it.
no, I'm not gonna do that.
Don't do it.
That's a good call.
I'll
Gee.
so
Already
I
an
use-
action to attack, right?
Yep. I'll move. I'll move there. That's not all of my movement, as far as like a double move. That was like 40 feet.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'll just do a double move to there then,
Okay.
and ready that action if it attacks me. I'll shoot it.
Okay. Well, the good news is that it doesn't physically attack you. The bad news is that
Nice.
it does something else to you. You again feel, well, you not again for you, but you now feel this strange creeping sensation like it's in the back of your brain stem,
Oh, okay.
and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. It's not my best, but we'll see. Yeah,
Ooh.
not good.
Any bardic
I hate it when
inspiration?
the DM does that.
Any
Mhm.
bardic inspiration?
No, I used it already. No, I used that.
Okay.
Oh,
You are enslaved. You are magically
Oh.
charmed and completely without volition of your own actions. You are essentially under the complete
Okay.
control of, and you feel this cold
right.
mass of almost mental tentacles wrapping itself around your brain, and the feeling of something very cold and very ancient and very malignant as a presence in your head.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It's not your turn, so you can't
So-
act, but yes, you
Right.
are basically enslaved. And you feel a voice in your head saying, "Kill them all." It is Samuel's turn.
Yeah, but he hears that all the time.
Yeah,
So
right.
what's different?
So there's another
What?
voice?
It's another
Sure.
Monday. What the hell? Yeah.
Reading my thoughts, eh?
Alright, so I'm gonna go up to there and then I will and actually cast my spell this time. And I'll make a discordant melody towards this guy. That guy right there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you see him. Well, he's constricted, so he can't really like put his hands to his head. But you see it like visibly like jerk his head back. The cowl, interestingly, still stays on his head, so you don't see his features. But even and weirdly, Groot, even though you're right up close with him, it looks like he's almost like he's wearing some kind of a completely plain and featureless mask. So you can't see his facial expression.
It's Skeletor.
It's Skeletor, yeah. But he visibly jerks and like reacts to like he took damage from that.
It's anonymous.
Okay, so now the water is about 5 feet below the walkway, and it is Groot's turn. You don't see anything yet in the water.
15 hits, right?
15 would definitely hit.
14 piercing.
If I was on the token level, it would anyway. I'm sorry, 15 piercing. And okay, so that's while you were constricting him. And actually, did you want to try and put him in the water, or are you just going to sit there and? Okay,
No.
I didn't know if you were going to do because that would be
I
an
don't
action.
wanna go
But
in the
okay, so if
water.
you're just going to bite him and then
Yeah.
attack, that actually, unfortunately, would not do it. He's still kind of slippery. The constriction.
I think I'm going to save my inspiration to not be enslaved.
Okay,
Yeah, good call.
good idea. Okay, then Baldry will get to go next.
I'll be.
Uh-oh,
I
did we
look.
lose
Is
Paul?
there room to? Is there room to get around where Groot is fighting the air?
Yeah, he's a snake and he's constricted, so yeah, and
You
you
can
can move
also
through
walk
your
on
as long as you
the-
don't stop in his space, you're fine.
You can also
Okay.
walk on water. So you can go
Well-
anywhere
You can also
want
walk
right
on the
now.
snake too, so
The water's
Yeah.
The water's kind of creeping me out.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I'm going to move up closer to past him, and I'm going to move right there.
okay. Yeah, it looks like this little building or alcove thing that's jutting out.
Yeah, does it have a door on it? Can we?
It does have a door. I'm just trying to see if there is anything featured, like there's some kind of special featuring on the door, or if it looks different than any other door. Doesn't
That's
look like.
welcome.
If it is, I'm not seeing it.
Hey, and you know what? Since that was my move, I'm going to take an action, and I'm going to swing at the air where I think where I think Groot is fighting the air with my warhammer. Why not?
Okay.
Let me hit the air too.
All right. So you're going to try and basically target. Okay, so make an attack roll at disadvantage.
Yep. Hit nothing but air.
Definitely
Yep. Okay. So
disadvantage.
swish, swish, swish. You don't see anything, or you don't feel anything
Yep.
anyway, connecting with your
Yep.
warhammer. Serendiel's up.
All right. Well, I still can't see this dude, right?
Whoever Groot seems to be constricted. You do see that his coils are not fully closed, so it's like
So something's
you see.
there.
Well, it seems like he would have something there, but you don't see anything.
All right. Do I have to see him to cast sleep? Let's see.
Good question. Normally, if it targets creatures, it's not an area effect, but well, it kind of is.
Creatures within 20 feet of a point I choose.
Okay, so you choose a
So
point,
I
and any
choose a
creatures that
point.
happened. It actually would affect everyone. You can't like choose your friends to be not affected by it.
Yeah.
But it would start with the lowest hit point and move up.
Yes.
So, fuck it.
Okay, what
I'm
point
gonna
are you
Have
choosing?
faith in my friends. So I'm going to cast
Ping where
sleep,
you're pointing this thing.
sleep. Right. I guess right. Well, I'm going to point it
Where
right
you
underneath
said
the
that
snake.
there was a gap
Yeah.
in the snake,
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
so
gap
why
in-
would
Yep.
Okay.
target there?
So 18 hit points
18,
worth of
18 total hit points. Okay. Valdry, your hit points are what?
I have 51 hit points right now.
And Groot, you have like 60, I think.
60. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And he doesn't appear. Well, you can't see him, but to Groot and I guess Samuel would have seen the spellcaster know that it was a sleep spell, and neither of you see him react visibly to this in any way.
All right. It was worth a shot.
Yeah, sleep sometimes. I mean, that it's totally dependent on how high a level, and you got some
Yep.
lower rolls there. Looks like on
Well,
the
and how many hit points he has left?
yes. Mirror, you're up. You actually, I'm sorry, you don't have any control over yourself.
Yeah, I'm enslaved. So
Yeah. So you heard this voice in your head, and
kill them all. Yep.
yeah, and say first off, starting with the snake. So you just basically need to attack your maximum number of attacks with your bow against the snake.
Yep. And has he been injured?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Groot hasn't taken any
Oh,
damage.
Okay.
I got. Well, I did, but I'm back up to full. Yeah, that hits.
How does that work? Is it something that if he's at maximum health, or is he taking damage at any time during the combat? How does that work?
Yeah, let me see exactly what that.
Mirror, what the fuck are you doing? Is what I'm going to
Seriously.
say. As an
Trying
arrow
to-
goes flying past my head.
I'm trying to find. Oh, here it is. I gotta click on that. I'll paste it. If I hit the right keys, because I'm on a Mac now.
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes.
If it's below its maximum hit points, I
Okay,
am
so
not
yeah,
below
then
my
you wouldn't do
maximum
it
hit
the Colossus save. So 18 though, does that hit you as a big snake?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So now
Seven.
you take damage, 7
Now,
piercing.
now I'm below my max.
All right. Yep. So now I get the bonus.
Mirror, what the fuck are you doing?
You-
He's on your side.
15.
Snakes are friends, not
Yeah, that
food.
hits. That hits.
8.
Okay, so 8 more hit points damage. And I would say that you would use your hunter's mark actually on that.
That's a spell I have to cast.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
it's not a
you
bonus action
cast.
spell.
Oh yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, so he would have done hunter's mark on both before casting that attacking on both.
What does that
Yep,
mean?
one bonus action. That's a 1d6 extra damage.
On each of them. So,
2d6.
yeah, so
total.
2
Yeah.
extra d6.
That's just fucking rude.
10.
Mirror, what the fuck?
Bing bing.
Ding.
And he's not gonna have you move anywhere. You got fine range where you're at.
Yep. Okay.
Samuel, you're up. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. The dude that's in the coils.
Yeah, I was to say, did you skip him?
Yeah, he's not anymore at risk for drowning because the water level's going down. So he's going to cast more magic missiles at the snake. You take 7 points of damage from some magic missiles.
Okay.
And
Whew.
nope, I'm sorry. That was 6 points of damage, not 7. So I'm sorry, that was his turn. He can't. That was his action, so he can't try to escape. Samuel, now you can go.
Did I ever get a response from Mirror at all? Mirror.
He doesn't appear to be paying any attention to you.
The fuck? Well, I'm
think-
gonna.
Kyle's frozen in this what the fuck state of my screen.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
That's even better. What the?
At least Skype has a good sense of humor when it fucks up. It's technically-
Well, to be fair, I look how Samuel feels right now.
exactly. That could be like your avatar now,
yeah.
with a big WTF instead of your name.
Yeah, at least I'm attacking shit that's fucking there.
I guess I'm like torn between where to go, so I'm still gonna come up here and try to help Groot fight this guy because Mirror's still on my side. I'm gonna just yell, "Knock it the fuck off!" Don't. Why
I'm sure
are
my
you
whole-
shooting the wrong guy?
I'm sure my whole like demeanor has changed, like
Oh, fuck.
you know, looks wise and whatnot.
Yeah, but I know this guy is the enemy.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I'm gonna go for him.
Oh, he could be a slave too.
12 piercing.
And how fast is that water descending now that we have all 4 open?
It's about 10 feet around. Or, excuse me, about 7 feet around.
So the
So I-
sink could get exposed pretty soon, maybe, depending how deep it is.
Guy, I guess you yelled that there's something in the water, but other than that, I don't even.
Right.
Right.
So yeah, I would just go for this guy while yelling
Oh.
at you to knock it the fuck off. Shooting the wrong person, and then I'm gonna stab this guy.
All right.
So that
The 14 hit.
14 should
Yes,
hit, right?
that definitely hits.
Well, 12 stab.
Oof.
12 stabby stab.
12
12.
stabby stab. Okay, now the water level is down to about 7 feet or so deep. You can now all pretty plainly see the corpses of those 2 fiendish mermaid-like things at the bottom.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see anything else, but you do see the
Whoa.
water is exiting out of these grates here.
Oh, okay.
And actually, with that hit, that last hit, Samuel,
Yeah.
he disappears.
Ah,
He wasn't
dick.
even real. Well, he was real because he
He kept
Oh.
doing damage to me.
kept doing damage.
Yeah, right.
You notice, actually, Samuel. Well, I'll let you guys exchange notes, but it doesn't look like Groot has any physical injuries whatsoever.
Mm.
This is all mental.
Yes, I do. I got arrows.
Well-
Yeah, he's got arrows. Yeah.
Okay, you don't have any burn marks or scorching damage. Yes, you do have several arrows sticking out of you, and Mirror has no change in his expression whatsoever.
That's my go, right?
Groot, it is
Yeah.
your turn.
Well, I'm pissed at fucking Mirror. I got arrows in me. I'm gonna slither.
Slither
You
like
son
the wind.
bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna go all
Yeah,
the way
this-
there.
Why
this
are we
Fucker.
fighting each other?
Fucker.
Everyone is gone.
supposed to be
And I'm gonna do a bonus action. Oh no, I can't do a bonus. Yeah, bonus action. I can dash and do a bonus action, right?
Dash is an action, so yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
Okay. So I will do D8. 24, 20. It's still pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's
Wow, I'm
wow.
doing good.
Doing. Oh, you're healing yourself. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to.
How often can you use that?
It's a bonus action. I can use it
Nice.
as a bonus action and use up all my spell slots if I want.
Oh, okay, so it does take a spell slot.
Yeah, I'm using up a 3rd level spell slot to do that.
Okay.
Valdry, you're up.
Well, since I'm here at the door, I'm gonna check this out.
Yeah, I
and
mean
see,
that's
like,
what I was gonna do
if
next too.
there's a door, I'm gonna try to open it.
Okay. I don't see anything saying that this is locked in any way. So, yeah, you open it and you see inside of it. It is a room, and inside of it there's a bunch of crap. Not crap literally, but looks like a bunch of chests
Who's
and
been
other
pooping in there?
valuables in the corner, along with a table and chairs.
All right, I'm looking at the goddamn ceiling so I don't get gray slimed again.
Okay, you don't even need to make a perception check. You do not see any gray sludge unless it's invisible. You
Yeah.
don't
You
see
step into a black pudding.
it. Yeah.
Into a black pudding. Oh man.
Okay,
Wreck him
that's
today.
that's enough for a round. For you, Sorendil, you're up.
All right. How much has the water dropped now? Is it still? It's like
It's
10
still
feet below
draining. It's
those?
probably about closer to like 5 feet deep.
below the platform or 5 feet deep entirely.
Well, I'm sorry. You can see now, kind of see the bottom. It's about 10 feet below the walkway, and it's about 5 feet, probably about 5 feet deep. So you estimate that the floor is, about 15 feet below the walkway.
Okay. I yell at Mira. I'm like, "Yo, what the hell you doing? You just shot him." And I'm gonna hit him with a firebolt. 18.
Firebolt hits him.
Mira, does that hit you?
Okay.
Could we stop hitting each other? What is?
Stop
Well, I
hitting
wanna get
yourself.
him low
Stop
enough
hitting
so I can
yourself.
put him to
Stop hitting
sleep.
yourself.
I
Why
gotta
are
put
we
him to
attacking
sleep.
each other?
Each other.
Gotta
We're
slap,
supposed to be friends.
Right.
slap the enslavement out of him.
Yeah. So I
Slave.
just hit you for 12 fire.
I don't know he's enslaved.
Okay,
I
so
just-
you take 12
Well,
fire
that was-
damage. Mirror, you can make another saving throw. Wisdom saving
All right.
throw. Ooh,
Nice.
there we go. Okay,
Yeah.
you
Yay,
with the
finally.
pain from that fire actually lets you free yourself from the clutches, this icy tentacle around your brain, and you feel it kind of retreat, but with a really low, nasty chuckling noise that sounds like it comes from the depths of time.
The depths
That's
of
a-
time. Nice.
Buckle and grab my head. What the fuck just raped my brain?
Okay, yeah, so you're free to do whatever you want to now. You're no longer enslaved.
Where is that thing? I look over here, you know.
Yeah, the water is shallow enough now. You can definitely see the corpses of these fiendish merfolk type things, but you don't
But
see.
that's it. That's all I see.
Yep. And now the water has kind of dropped almost below the levels of these grates, the drainage grates to the northwest and southwest.
All right.
So if anything else was in the water, you don't see any other way out besides these little ones down here, which conceivably something could have gone out if they were small enough. Whatever you
Yeah.
saw was
Mhm.
definitely bigger than those grates, though.
Yeah.
I start dashing and I run to there. I'm like, want to run in that room.
Okay. Baldry sees you come running at him. Are you an acid?
What the? What the fuck?
Oh, Kyle, you're animated
Are
again.
you a Grey Goo?
I gotta get rid of that WTF.
As he goes by me, do I get an attack of opportunity?
Am I frozen again?
No, you're not. That's why I'm taking this.
Okay.
I had some WTF text above
Oh.
on the stream. Anyway,
Great.
so you get that far, Mirror, Samuel. Anything you want to do?
I guess
He's
we're
the
done,
one that.
so I'm gonna go in and start investigating that room because as far as I know, there's nothing else around.
Okay.
I don't see anything if I look around, right?
No, well, you see
Like-
what Valdry sees, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to take us out of combat here because Elvis has left the building, so to speak, and Mirror's no longer enslaved. So, yeah. So let me just drop everyone out of combat here, and we can feel free to explore as you like. And I'm assuming the first place you want to explore is in this little room. Like I said, there's a table and some chairs, but there's also a whole bunch of what look like valuables stacked in the corner of the room.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that.
All right, so if you want to kind of go through it, it's actually quite a lot.
I was gonna cast my spell too to see if anything's magical.
Yeah, there's
detect
several
magic.
magic auras coming from that pile.
Oh wow! All right. Well, let's separate the magic things from the non-magic things.
All right, so separating all this out, let me see if I can actually
I
Is-
kind of tell everybody what the hell happened.
Actually, let me get the selectable version of this up
While
here.
they're digging through stuff.
So
Well, and was
so-
used.
with Mir standing there, and since he hit me with arrows, I'm gonna stick my tongue and stick it down her neck, and keep bugging the shit out of her. And with my
I actually felt that.
Do you want your arrows back?
Yeah.
He's a snake. He can't say that.
Well, you get half your arrows ammunition back, so one of them you can pull out
Right.
without damage, not without damage to it.
Him. Yeah.
Not
arrow.
guaranteeing it won't do further damage to Groot, but okay. So what you find in this pile of treasure? Let me just see if I can copy this. Yeah, it looks like I've got. I'm just gonna have the gold piece values there. So I'm gonna put them in chat. So 3 neatly folded noble attires, each gaudy and expensive.
Oh, that's probably the clothes of the kids.
The abducted nobles.
We still haven't
Okay.
found this guy.
And then you
Oh.
found some pouches containing a whole bunch of valuables.
Holy crap!
Damn.
Wow.
Hopefully that heirloom is in here.
There's for the magic items. Well, actually, there was just one magic item, but this is what it is. Hat of disguise.
Oh, nice. I bet the bard could use that.
There are some golden goose coins from the Grand Dame.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
And oops, hack. A pendant, the capital R
Aha.
engraved in emeralds on an onyx.
Nice.
There it is.
At least we got that.
So, yes.
All right. I'll shove this all into the bag of holding.
Okay.
Yep.
And the hat of disguise actually is an extra dimensional portal, and it causes a massive explosion and blows you all to the astral plane. No, it does not do that.
Yay!
Actually, it'd be kind of cool to have
Roll
a
new
hat that you
characters
just
for
pull
next
over you and you
time.
disappear.
So with the water gone, I'm assuming it's all empty
Yeah,
now.
at this point, well, actually, it drains to just below the level of the grate. I mean, once it's below the. Well,
Okay.
no, that
Yeah.
does have the
Sort of
floor
like
grates.
ankle deep.
Yeah, it actually
Yep,
would.
the
The
floor
floor
grates,
would
yep.
be angled enough that it would probably drain all the way
All
out
drain
into
out,
these.
yep.
So yeah,
So do I see any way for something with big testicles to leave here? I mean,
again, these
could it have
grates,
gone
yeah, here and here, each would be big enough that Mira can describe briefly.
Oh.
You know, again, she just caught a glimpse of this thing, but it was big, but whatever it
Yeah.
was could still probably have fit through that while it was still draining. It probably could not have fit through the floor grate.
So I think, yeah, I think the 4 of these are drains. I think these are the inlets where those operate and
So-
fill it.
So
Yeah.
is this section here on this side, is that all enclosed, right? So this pipe feeds this section
No,
of the
there
pool?
actually are kind of like
Yeah,
little
I would think
archways
so.
underneath here and like here. So
Oh, so he
Okay.
could have.
Oh, okay.
So he attacked here, but he could have
Yeah.
left from over there.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, and those exits. I mean, they're
Ah,
graded.
Yes.
Might want to explore.
They're
them.
excuse me, they're not graded. They're just open holes. So you can see that it's basically
So we,
a bored tunnel
could we
going out.
fit in there?
Yeah, you could probably do that if you want to try.
I think we should.
Well, we should do a little healing or something.
Yeah, we should get our ass back up topside, return this stuff.
So have we decided was Yuseth a manifestation of this big tentacle thing, or did he actually exist? Do we wonder?
Oh, Usith.
Right.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Usith,
We
yeah.
we can get a description from that.
Well, since I
King
didn't
of
take any
Assam.
real damage, I don't think that thing was real. I think it was an illusion that
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to
That's the
describe
tentacle
exactly
thing.
what your
Cthulhu
encounter
was-
was like, if the rest of you want to make a knowledge arcana check, I would allow that.
Sure.
I'm not even gonna
Let's see if
bother.
it goes better this time.
Oh, yeah, he's got it.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Tim, you
don't-
and Groot, I think even you could possibly reason this out. There is a spell called Phantasmal Force, which basically you can actually take damage from. It's so effective of an illusion that you can actually take damage. It actually winds up being psychic damage, but any attack. It's actually any attack.
So Groot's gonna need a
Yeah.
hug to get over it.
yes. So, but it sounds like to me that it was either could have been the same creature or something else, but somebody got enslaved,
Yeah.
right?
My guess
Mhm.
is it's the same creature because
Yeah.
it likes to target the mind.
Yeah, and whatever it was doing that, well, actually, you know, I was gonna say if the Phantasmal Force spell, it's not. I don't know if it's on any of your spell lists or not, but it's not a concentration type spell. Interestingly. Oh
Mm.
no, wait, it does have a C on it.
Well,
It is a
what do we-
concentration, so it's actually whatever was doing it, was doing something else at the same time. So it must have been pretty powerful to be able to do that without a normal spell.
Yeah.
concentration. Whatever else it was doing.
Well, it's some.
That thing wasn't attacking for most of that time either. So
Well, it's something that lives in the water. It's
Yeah.
something that has tentacles. It's something that can cast spells. It's something that Kotoa like. Now I'm just, I don't
Spitballing.
want to be too meta, but I probably know what it is. I probably know
Well,
what
if
it
you
is.
guys want to make a survival check, a wisdom survival check to see if you might have heard of anything that might line up with this type of.
Nope.
Samuel doesn't even know how to
There we go.
breathe.
Oh, Dave
I'm,
has.
I'm even gonna try.
that is 23.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to survive right now.
Yeah. Mirror. Through your ranger like affinity with, yeah.
Fast reading.
Yeah, and plus, actually, maybe even due to the fact that you had this
Break
entity
my brain.
exactly come in such close
Wrapped on your
proximity to your.
brainstem,
Yeah,
giving you a
You
little
think-
lick here and there.
you think it might be something like an aboleth, which are ancient, really nasty ancient aberrations from they're probably the oldest creatures that are around, and they're from beyond.
Okay.
Let's take it on. We can
Yeah.
beat it.
I need a new short sword.
Well, I don't want to go find it now, but I think it's a threat to the city. I think it's a
Yeah.
big deal.
I think we should report it.
All right.
Well, I say report it, return the thing, and then
Yeah.
And then go kick ass.
and then go kick ass and see if we can get paid to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Are we done then for the night? Because I gotta go snow blow.
Yeah,
Still.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think this is a good. Well, let's just quickly wrap things up here. So, yeah. So you guys return back to the town, or to the city, I should say, above ground. You've got the amulet. I'm assuming you first returned back to the Lord Artrin's manor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you go back. You've got the amulet. You've got kind of an explanation for what happened there. She is the lady is very pleased that you recovered the amulet, but she's also kind of pissed off too because Lord Arton suffered a relapse while you were gone. reverted back to, and it became even worse, where his skin became transparent again, and he needed to be constantly within water, and he was taking even worse. It was even worse than it was before. So Kemed quick hauled him off to
Wonder-
the local, well, not quite so local, across the city to the temple, and they actually needed to find someone who was could cast a 6th level heal spell to actually finally get rid of this. So she
Ooh.
doesn't know.
Well, if I would have been there, I could have done it, but
Well, you know, I relate
You have
what
6th
happened
level
to
heal
me.
spell?
oh no,
So
nope. I wish that'd be something.
But
Yeah.
because
I bet it had
she would
something to do with that thing.
she would have normally been very, very pissed about that, because that would have cost quite a bit of money to cast a level 6 heal spell in terms of like making a donation to the temple type thing. But she is so
Right.
happy that you recovered this pendant that she doesn't care. She still pays you the agreed upon other half, the other 500 gold, to the party for recovering this amulet.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And then says, "Yeah, now don't go healing my family again, please, because you're not very good at it." Wow.
Hey, we did the best we could.
Yeah, and it's what it is it's actually an ab. If you put 2 and 2 together, that you know that you've heard that one of the aboleth's tentacle attacks, if you get hit by its tentacle, you can catch this disease that essentially does this to you. And yeah.
Ugh.
So luckily, Mirror, when you got hit, you shrugged that off at least.
I saved.
Yeah, you made your save for that.
Yeah. Whew.
It's a nasty tentacle attack. I can't remember. It's called something, but it's some nasty disease that requires a level 6 or higher heal to actually fully cure.
Yeesh.
Jesus Christ.
Which I didn't actually notice
Yeah.
before when you cast your. I was like, wow, really? Lesser restoration? Yes, that's all disease. And then I actually looked closer, and it's like, okay. The disease can only be
It
removed
would have to
by
be like
heal.
a greater restoration.
So I'm gonna say that the lesser restoration temporarily kind of suppressed it, but then it came
Right.
back even worse than it actually was. So,
Mm.
but luckily they got him to the temple in time, and kept pouring water on him. So anyway, that's that resolved. So you can.
Do we go talk to the purple lady?
Purple lady.
She's nowhere to be found. She was not waiting
Of
for you
course.
at the entrance to the sewer.
right.
Hmm.
I didn't
Was
expect
she,
her to be.
was she perhaps an apparition too?
No.
I doubt it.
Hmm.
I doubt it.
She probably
Wasn't
just
she with that.
got the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah. Can't say as I blame her.
Yeah, I mean, if you make inquiries about, she had been seen by other people too. I mean, you know that Arton saw her
Yeah.
when before he got attacked, or before he got abducted, but she had been seen around before, so she wasn't like sudden. If she was an
Okay.
apparition, it would have been affecting everybody on the riverboat, or at least a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay.
And the
Yeah.
guy that she was gambling
she
with
just
was
skipped
clearly
town.
interacting with
Yeah.
her.
So
Yeah.
that servant guy,
Kemed?
who would he suggest we talk to about underneath the city? Is there like
Yeah, he suggests that you report that. In fact,
a mayor? Oh,
yeah, not the mayor, the
Council or
Christ.
something.
Yeah,
the water baron.
right. Water baron.
The water baron of Yarder is Nestra Ruthal, and you had actually talked to her before, so you would know that she's
Yeah,
probably the one to
right.
contact. So you get word to her, and talk to her. I'm not going to belabor that out, but you basically
Right.
let her know, hey, got an aboleth in your sewer. And
Just saying.
yeah, just saying. So yeah, the
Yeah,
shields of Yarder are going to go out, and they'll fully explore it, make sure it's cleaned up. She knows that it's basically it was an old disused portion of the sewer, and obviously the aboleth took up a lair there, and they'll have to post a guard and possibly hire some higher level folks to come and kind of keep guard on it for a while to try and make sure it doesn't
Yeah.
come back. But she thanks you for your service and for finding out the origin, or at least the cause of these disappearances, she also
Right.
gives the party 100 gold pieces.
Nice.
Aw,
Cool.
nice.
Add
So,
all that stuff to the party loot, eh?
yep. So that
Yep.
kind of wraps up your quests in Yarder, except for the last outstanding thing was that you were going to use the teleportation circle to move on to
Oh,
Everland.
yeah.
Right.
Up to you guys if you want to do that now or wait till next time.
Let's
I'd say
start
wait
it
till
off.
next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start that off.
So we will start off next session with you guys departing Yarder. departing
After a long
departing
rest.
Yarder.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a long
Yeah,
rest.
after a
Yes,
long
sir.
rest.
Yeah, after
Yarder.
no, you need to go right now.
Now.
Now. No, you are actually definitely yes. Welcome to take a long rest.
And I might look around for some repair of my armor that got dinged.
Sure,
from the
yeah, that
stupid
would certainly be
oozes and
worthwhile.
Weapons
And
and shit.
If
New
you guys-
Warhammer.
yeah, if you
New
guys want to
Warhammer.
get anything Player's Handbook standard prices, so if you want to replace your damaged weapons with standard items, that's fair.
Yep.
Plenty of stores or shops in Yarder that can handle
Okay.
that for you. So cool.
Perfect.
Cool.
Awesome, you survived! Yay!
Yay.
See ya.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Good night.
Yep, have a
You
good
guys.
one.
Enjoy digging out.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.